Do you remember? We've got. Do you want to say your last name? Would you rather not say your last name?
Can I say Bird? That's my.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go,
fuck
Skye
yeah, we
Bird.
got Skye Bird in the fucking studio. You're not gonna clap your own fucking girlfriend, dude?
What do you think I'm fucking doing right now?
Fuck you.
Thank you so much.
Do you remember the big subject of contention in, I think it was episode 4, the episode that got away?
No, I don't.
At all?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We played One's Gotta Go, but several went. A take it or leave it type of version of Disney rides from each park.
Oh,
That was fun.
Oh, yes.
That upsets me
episode.
that we didn't get it. So, I don't know. I thought that could be fun.
All right. You want to birth
The
it?
one that sticks out in my head, you wanted to keep. Oh my God, fuck you for this. You wanted to keep Dudley Do Right.
Over what?
I don't know. You just wanted to keep it.
Yeah, that ride's badass.
I don't
Have
like
you been on that?
I don't like getting wet.
God, the fuck's wrong
Would you
with
keep Dudley Do Right if we got rid of it, or if
I
we
don't
didn't
like
ride
wet
it.
rides either. It's
We
very
didn't ride it when we
uncomfortable.
went last time.
Yeah, I haven't rode it.
Yeah, she hasn't
so
been
I
on it,
guess
so
it's
she-
like a biased opinion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it soaks you.
I don't like water rides either. But there's 3 of us, so this is a democracy. We'll vote it out. So I'm not staying.
This is
with
already of clearly I'm losing.
Right.
that. You pick the park that we start with. Universal's in the mix.
All right, yeah, let's start with Universal since you used to work there.
I know what you're gonna say, and it's gonna upset me.
All right, here we go. So what is the parameters here? One's got to go.
Fuck, marry, kill Universal rides. Not really though. We go through the list of rides and decide which
All right.
ones we'd keep and get rid of.
All right, the best one and the one that has to go.
The best one at Universal.
Rip Ride Rocket.
Mummy.
Fuck.
I love the Mummy.
No.
It's not the best though.
What is the best then?
The
Rip
Hulk.
Ride Rocket. No. That sounds adventure.
We're at Universal
no,
right
no,
now.
No.
Okay.
No, but let's clarify because people can easily get confused and think they're both one.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Thank you.
Universal Studios Resort encompasses both. We are on the side of Universal. Islands of Adventure
Okay.
Fair enough.
has the Hulk. Okay, so we'll go to that one next. Universal, I think Rip Ride Rocket,
Is
best
Agreed.
ride,
Is the best?
is the best one there. Skye agrees.
Give me your argument.
It's a roller coaster that's big and tall, and you can listen to music while you ride it.
You listen to music, which is awesome.
Are you a
Exactly.
third grader? It's a roller coaster that's big and tall and fast, and I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much
need a
my
more
argument.
compelling argument
I like
than
the
that.
thrill. I don't need.
Okay, I
The
don't.
Mummy needs to be revamped. That thing looks old. You can see the fucking floor, the ceiling, the light. You can see the coaster track. It's a dark ride. You're not supposed to see the machinery in that case.
I'll give you that, I guess. However,
I feel like I'm going through a cutout. Like when I go through certain things of like, oh, it's so
I do
fake.
like the fire in the Mummy.
The
though.
fire is the
Exactly.
best part.
That's the best part.
you know how expensive that is?
I'm sure every night or every time they run it and blow that fire.
I thought I might be wrong on my number here.
We talked about Jaws, I remember.
Jaws, I want to say every time that propane went off was like $12 that it cost.
And you gotta think how
Universal.
many rides a day? It was like
A lot.
hundreds.
Goodness.
All right,
lot.
so
Hang on.
hold on. I gotta pick mine to go. Oh no. Okay, pick your favorite. You're right. We'll do it like that.
Mummy was my favorite.
Oh, okay.
But I want to think about it. I feel like I'm missing something. Fuck E.T., but keep E.T.
Now E.T.'s good for nostalgia, but
E.T.
if I had to ride multiple times, I'm gonna pick Rip Ride Rocket. That's kind of my basis.
Okay, that's a good. Yeah, I haven't really thought about a criteria. I'm going more.
That's
on
my
like
personal
emotion.
criteria. But emotion too, because I feel a rush when I'm done with that ride. I get off the Mummy, I'm like,
Here's a critical question: What's your go-to song for
Kanye,
Rocket?
Stronger.
Yes.
Limb Biscuit.
Oh my
That's a good one.
Every time. Every time.
rolling.
That's actually that's a perfect song for
Chocolate
that.
starfish.
That's a good
love
song for
it.
that ride. So I can only judge a little bit. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm with you with Kanye. So shit. And when you throw Kanye in there, you might push me over the edge.
Listen, think for yourself.
But go. I just want to go through. Twister's gone.
Twister's gone.
It's Fast and the Furious, and you said it sucks.
Sucks
Never-
so bad. It's
I've
cringy.
never done it.
It's cringy.
Really bad.
Yeah, we wrote it. It's cringe.
I've never done it. Shit, what am I missing here? I'm walking through the park in my head. Shrek, shout out to Shrek. Don't say a word. I used to work at Shrek.
Garbage. It's fucking garbage.
Minions. I'm not. This
That's
isn't
popular.
I know, but this isn't my evaluation. I'm going through the rides in my head. I'm walking down Hollywood Boulevard type of shit.
Fallon.
Never did it.
It's fun.
Mummy. E.T.
Gringotts.
Gringotts is good.
That's a good ride.
We'll leave Gringotts alone. It's not the best, but it's good.
It's good. Men in Black.
Men in Black is good. I like Men.
There's something
Yeah.
about Men in Black. I'm nostalgic. Make sure you
Same.
maybe put that mic closer to your mouth.
Okay.
I
I like Men in Black because I just love the movies. So anytime I get
Right.
to be in it, I'm like,
Yeah, Men in Black's fun.
Men in Black 3 was ass though.
I didn't see the third one.
Don't see it.
Yeah, no.
Then there's a new fourth one.
I know there's a fourth
Yeah.
one.
Don't
that
see
looks
that
even
either.
worse.
Don't see that either.
The first one's the best.
I don't even think Will Smith's in it. Is he?
No.
Then
No, he's
then what's the
not.
point? Or Tommy Lee. So fuck. I am thinking for myself, but I'm going I'm going to stick with Mummy. Mummy's my pick.
Mummy's
Mummy
your
would
pick.
be my second pick.
We don't have to all agree, do we?
No.
No, of course
Oh,
not.
then fuck it, Mummy.
All right. Now,
Rock the
which ride
Mummy.
has to go?
It's a democracy.
I know what mine is.
I know you know what yours is, and it upsets me.
Fucking Shrek.
Fuck you.
Shrek's gotta go. It's just stupid. It's a movie. I could watch a movie at home.
You can watch the exact same thing at home.
That's what I'm saying. I
It's-
can watch
it's
it at
called
home.
like Shrek 1.5.
I didn't pay $100-something to go into this park and see Shrek again.
Well, the seats move and
It's
Donkey
a waste of space. Put a big ride or
And-
something. Put a Transformers type ride there.
Transformers pisses me off because
That
all
ride's way better than Shrek ever will
Okay,
be.
I'll say it's better than Shrek, but all you did with Transformers was take Spider-Man and replace him with Megatron.
Hey, I'd rather ride that than Shrek.
It's the exact same track.
Rather ride it than Shrek.
I don't even know if you could say ride when it
That's
comes
what
to
I'm
not
saying.
ride
Exactly. That's my point.
Any of those two, so I think that they are both.
Exactly. When we went, I walked right past Shrek.
I
we
think
weren't riding that.
Mummy and
No
the
offense
Pride
to your
Rock is
tenure.
better.
Really, it kind of sucked.
All right. So anyway, Shrek's the ones that's got to go. Now,
Sky, what do you think? Same?
Yeah, I'm still definitely for the music roller coaster. I mean, how can you beat that?
which one has to go?
Which between the two?
No,
No,
just
no.
Out of
In
all the rides we
general?
rode that day, which one did you like the least? That shouldn't exist.
Well, I never even rode Shrek, so I think that's immediately out of. my
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're not
Okay,
missing
we'll
much.
make her exempt
Yeah.
from kicking one out then.
Yeah, 'cause I
because
haven't
it's
rode
because
it.
we've been on everything.
Shrek, I begrudgingly, sadly, regrettably have to agree with.
Okay. All right.
Well done, sir. Well
I
done.
win this one.
Fuck that.
Checkmate. All right, let's move on to Islands of Adventure.
Think about this. You're going off gut reactions, and I don't like it.
Hey, follow your gut, baby.
Right.
I'm not going off gut reactions. I'm in the parks a lot.
Island. Yeah,
I have
that's
time
true.
to study this.
That's fucking true.
So
Islands, I feel like, is more nuanced than Universal. Universal seemed easy. That
I
was a
already
good
had my
starter.
answer. Best ride in the park. Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure.
I haven't done it yet.
I know. So that's hands down the best in my opinion. Let's base it on rides that you've been on. The Hulk.
Definitely the Hulk.
I can contest to that. The Hulk was the very first roller coaster I ever went on. I used to be terrified of roller
I was
coasters.
too back in the day.
And I went to this kid from church invited me to go with him to Islands for his birthday. And I was probably like 14, 15, and he was older than me by a year. Stephen Corin, shout out. But he's like, I love roller coasters, all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, man, me too. And I'd never been on one because I was terrified. Every time I went to a theme park with my parents, my brother and my dad would go on the roller coaster and I would sit back because my brother tricked my mom and I to going on Splash Mountain
Oh my god.
when I was like literally whatever age, I could barely meet the height limit and I was big for my age. I was 4 or 5.
Right.
But I met the height limit. and he took us on Splash
So your
Mountain. It was
mental
like
capacity was just like,
he said like it's fun, it's a good ride, and we were going through. It's like zippity doo dah. I'm like, okay.
and then all of a
You're
sudden the
lucky.
vultures.
Well,
and you're just
that's
going up.
exactly
The
it.
vultures
We went up
like,
and I saw
"What's
the vultures.
this, Mom?
That you are describing exactly what happened.
What part of the ride is this?
And my brother's turning around laughing at us.
He's like, ha, gotcha.
I'm crying. My mom, I don't think she was crying, but she was upset that I was upset. And literally that drop lasted for 45 minutes. That's how long
you
it
got
lasted.
suspended in time, just
Yes.
dropping
So
constantly.
that terrified me and turned me off of extreme quote unquote rides altogether. So Stephen Korn's like, the second we get to the park, I'm like, maybe we'll warm up like the teacups or Storm's little thing.
Teacups makes me throw up.
I hate the teacups, but I could get rid of the teacups. However,
We'll get there.
I basically got peer pressured into doing Hulk, and I fucking loved it. It was like
great.
So great.
I did it. I'm like, I'm doing roller coasters forever. I love this. So that's where peer pressure
And
was
I
a
feel
good
like
thing.
it's a lot of people's first big roller coaster because you got to think families from all over the country when they think about going to a theme park, they're like Orlando. So a lot of the times kids get introduced to big rides through the Hulk. That's why it's such a
Hulk?
classic. They refurbished the bitch.
They did?
Yeah, it's brand new track, same course, like same.
Does it still
flips.
sound the same where they leave it hollow where it roars?
Yeah, it sounds better. It's like there's bass and shit in there
Okay.
now. It's crazy.
I will
It's
say-
like, it's nuts.
In its favor, Hulk is iconic. Like that's,
Oh yeah,
that's
it's the skyline of the park.
right.
It's iconic. It very much so is.
Okay, but I'm running through Spider-Man. No, I like
No.
Spider-Man, but no.
I don't like that's not my style.
No, not those type
I mean,
of
I'll
rides.
ride it.
What
What
other?
about Doctor Doom?
I love Dr.
Fuck.
Doom.
Doctor Doom is awesome.
I love
but
Dr.
it's a
Doom.
terrifying.
I love it.
The anxiety that
7
I feel
seconds.
beforehand. I know it's great.
Oh, it feels so great.
And the Hulk is a terrifying, not terrifying, but the Hulk is a thrilling.
Minute and a half.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
like
it's about a minute and a half.
Fuck, Doom. Doom is up there for thinking, but I can't say it's better than Hulk.
No, I mean, I think we both agree the Hulk is better.
Yeah,
'Cause
the Hulk is the best.
The length. Doom, however, I do like Doom. Like, it's
Love
It's
it.
probably my second favorite.
yeah. I mean, Hagrid's is my number one now.
Is
for
it
sure.
really?
It's better than the Hulk.
Bro, have you done Hagrid's?
I have not.
No,
Not yet?
we're gonna go, but it's better than the Hulk. As far as it checks all the boxes, checks everything. So, anyway, the ride that has to go,
Okay, so we all agreed on Hulk.
Hulk,
I can
yeah.
can
Yes.
contest to that.
that makes
Contend.
sense. The ride that has to go.
Let me think about this. Woody Woodpeckers and I don't want to count kids' rides.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's not fair.
Petrodonus Flyers.
Oh God.
You can't even ride it. You have to have a kid to ride it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I
but the
got my
kids
ride
need
that has to
something.
go. I have my ride that has to go.
What is it?
Dudley motherfucking Do Right.
Nah, Popeyes.
Oh,
Too many river rapid rides, man.
they've got 3 in one park.
No, they don't.
Dudley Do Right is in islands.
No.
Dudley Do Right is in islands.
Those are not the same.
It doesn't matter. They have 3 water rides. Dudley Do Right is in islands. Bluto's Popeye is in islands, and Jurassic fucking Park is in islands.
I can't agree with you.
I like Jurassic Park.
Wait, but
though.
they all 3 are water rides in that park.
So Hagrid's and Hulk and the new Jurassic Park roller coaster are all roller coasters.
You
and they're
can
all three in
have
that park.
roller coasters. Roller coasters don't get you wet.
Doesn't matter. 3 different types of water rides. Sure, that water is the common
Okay.
factor, but they don't do the same thing.
Well, what did they do?
Dudley Do Right has a steep drop and it's fast.
What does Jurassic Park have?
one drop and it's slow
with the T-Rex.
with a T-Rex, and then
Which is
the
awesome.
Popeyes is a rapid
It's
thing that just bounces
Bluto's.
around.
It's Bluto's.
What the hell's Bluto's?
It's one of the characters in Popeye. It's not Popeyes.
I don't give a fuck
it's
about
Bluto's.
Popeyes.
If you're gonna say it, get it right.
The River Rapid ride that's stupid in Popeye World
Oh,
and Toonland, Toonie Island.
when you emergency stop Popeyes, Bluto's, the entire thing has to drain.
I know. I got evacuated off Cali River Rapids Animal Kingdom, and we had to walk through the water,
There's little shitheads who
and they drained it. Yeah.
their whole goal is to e-stop rides. Like they go by control panels. Usually it's like former
they
employees.
just hit it real quick?
because they know where the e-stop is. So they'll go dink. But that's you know how much money that is to drain all that water and then fill it. I mean, I
They
guess
say like hitting E-stop. I've heard is not.
it's
a good
recycled
thing.
water. It's not new water.
It's nasty.
Oh God.
gross.
But still, I mean, it's like a 30-minute process to get it back up because that's a shit ton of water.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is get rid of Dudley Do-Right because fuck him is why.
Okay, well, that's irrational.
Okay, tell me this. And this isn't your pick. Between those three, between the 3 water rides, what are you getting rid of?
What am I getting rid of?
Yeah, out of those 3 water rides. Bluto's?
Bluto's.
But see, I like Jurassic Park better than Dudley Do-Right, and you're right that Bluto's is different, so I will keep Jurassic Park, Popeye Bluto's, and get rid of Dudley Do-Right.
All right, fair enough.
Because you get the most wet on Dudley Do-Right, too, and it's like...
See, that's cool.
No, it ruins my day.
Then ride it last.
So then my car ride home can be ruined?
There's dryers.
They suck.
They have human
You can bring a
dryers.
backpack
That's
in
real
through
thing.
security with clothes in it.
I don't want to do that.
Be prepared for the theme park life. Is
I
all
never
I'm saying.
was.
All right, look, and as a Floridian, wear a bathing suit. It dries really quick.
So I can get chafed from the netting?
Dude.
Board shorts?
Who wears netted bathing suits anymore?
Well, I'm thinking of 12-year-old Jared here.
all right.
Screw
It's
you.
called board shorts.
Okay,
All right,
your
whatever.
thing.
You axe Dudley Do-Right. That's fine. I still love it. I was terrified to ride it, and I fucking loved it when I was done.
You are Dudley Do-Right.
I am. All right, so
Canadian.
Skye, what was the ride that you didn't like the least from Islands of Adventure? Do you remember?
That I like the least.
Or it's not even liked the least. One,
That has to go.
we are now we're the team.
Yeah.
The team of CEOs. It's like, guys,
We gotta cut
ride-
one.
We
We're
got to
gonna
get
cut
rid of
one.
one to put more Harry Potter. So
I mean, I have not wrote it, but I always avoid it, and I feel like that's The Simpsons. Is that the right one, or is that in the studio?
The Simpsons is studios, but The
Studio.
Simpsons sucks.
Yeah, I
Simpsons
can't do the
hurts
studio.
my knees and makes me nauseous.
It makes me nauseous.
So basically,
They should have kept Back to the Future.
Any simulator that I would totally like cut that
That's a good
because I'm
point.
not a simulator person.
Okay,
Okay,
let's.
wait before you go.
I'm-
My world is fucked up now because I remembered something.
What?
Bring it back.
I can't say it's a bad ride, but
But you can.
I hate Forbidden Journey.
I don't like Forbidden Journey that
Forbidden
much.
Journey. I don't get really nauseous on rides. Simpsons, I'm like, oh,
That one's
that was-
kind of. That one's like, oh god.
I will. I vomited not on Forbidden Journey, but
Afterwards.
from it. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, that ride's
Bad.
and it's such a shame because that's what takes up the castle. Hagrid's is.
I can't say I'll get rid of it though, because if we're CEOs and we're making business decisions here,
All right, well then let me tell you something.
you
If
can't
had
get rid of Harry Potter after you just got it.
All right, if you ever ride Hagrid, I'll tell you right now, Hagrid, Gringotts, Forbidden Journey. I'll tell you which one's going. Forbidden Journey's going.
Okay.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
I've
a
never
big deal
done-
because I did like that, and I don't like spiders, and it has a big ass
Yeah,
spider.
yeah,
in it, and I
'cause
was
we-
like,
'cause
oh
we
my
rode that,
God.
right?
Yeah, I've rode that a couple of times.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But the this is us, and you're literally on an arm, and it's like
Right, you're moving
with-
around quick.
Add 3D in there.
Yep.
That's nausea city.
But at least you're moving, which is okay. Like when I'm
Right.
stuck in a simulator where I'm not
And the
moving hardly
screen's
at
making you
all,
think
That's
you're
I'm
moving.
Like, it's a little too
yeah, it is
much.
at least a ride, so I'll give it
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
All
so
right.
I might need to rethink Dudley Do-Right. What's a simulator at Islands? You still haven't said-
Spider-Man.
I can't get rid of Spider-Man.
It's won awards, bro. That ride is so popular.
So Dudley.
All right, fine.
You never said yours that you're getting.
Bluto's.
How dare you?
Bluto's is dead to me.
The
Get rid of it.
battle.
Okay.
Get rid of it.
Well, whatever.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. I've never been to fucking Volcano Bay.
I
Cabana
haven't either.
Bay.
We can't speak
Yeah,
on
I
I'm
that.
not getting rid of water ride. Like
stupid.
That's
That
a whole
just
water
slides.
park. I
Yeah.
clearly don't like
You're
water.
not gonna be
Yeah,
there.
exactly. All right, let's move on to SeaWorld.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
How about let's get rid of the whole fucking park because of Blackfish?
I mean,
I still
well,
got to see it, and it was still kind of awesome. And I love animals, but it was great.
Blackfish was?
Well, not blackfish, but
Oh, I thought you were like Blackfish was awesome.
Oh,
I
no.
love what they're doing. No,
No, she's saying SeaWorld was
I was
awesome.
talking
SeaWorld
about
is awesome.
SeaWorld,
Yeah,
SeaWorld
it
is
is
awesome.
awesome.
The
Disregard.
rides, and because nobody's there.
Well, apparently they're getting busy again. All right, so here's the deal.
Well, they haven't closed, so
They haven't closed. They're building more rides. They're turning it into a thrill park. So,
I mean, hey,
best ride in the park?
Kraken,
Mako.
Manta.
I like the Manta. Yeah,
She's gonna be Manta.
Manta life.
Manta's scary. when-
Manta's so great because you like are lifted up, like you have like nothing under you. It's so great.
But Kraken, you can't get rid of Kraken because it's a classic.
It's classic at this point, but
You
it's
can't
the
even get rid
roughest
of-
ride.
It's rough.
Mako for the win. I go
I've never
Mako.
ridden Mako.
I mean, Mako was awesome. It's definitely super.
Describe
high, like, the
Mako to
drop
me.
is crazy.
Gigantic. It's like double the height of Kraken and Mako or Manta.
But it's a ride like Kraken.
Oh yeah, no loops though. Huge,
Fast?
huge hills. Fastest one in the park.
Yeah, I've yet to do Mako.
Okay. I haven't done Infinity Falls. That's their rapid Blutos.
I've never
that's their Blutos. That's what I'm saying.
I've never even heard of that.
That's what, it's brand new.
Okay.
So the ride that has to go,
Don't say it. For
I
the
already
love
know.
of God, don't say it.
the Penguin ride.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were going to say Atlantis.
No, I like Atlantis.
Atlantis is classic.
Classic. No, Penguin ride has
Yeah.
to fucking go.
Yeah, fuck those
and
penguins.
here's why. And I know I love those penguins at the end.
I know they
I
were
love
great.
penguins. I don't like the
penguin at
ride.
end
Nothing
was
against the
so
penguins.
awesome.
All love,
The
no
ride-
disrespect to penguins.
The ride is, they did such a poor job of masking the mechanics.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I haven't
the
noticed
actual
that.
ride is pretty lame.
Like, the ride is so lame. Like, you're literally in, like, this thing, and you're supposed to be, like, a baby penguin slipping around.
Yeah.
And you can see the magnetic floor that this thing
Oh,
is, like.
no.
And, like, the car that went before you out of the station is, like, 4 feet in front of you. So you see what you're getting ready to do. And then it's just, like, these doors that open. You go through it.
Yeah.
Nothing's hidden. It's not Disney. It's not Disneyfied. I'm just like, what is this?
Disneyfied.
What is this?
There's a word for you. Add it to the Somewhat Savants dictionary.
Yeah, so that one's got to go. Like, just make it the penguin exhibit, because when
Just
you're
the
done,
penguin.
when
Yeah,
you're
just
done,
penguins.
when you're done and you get off, you can kidnap a penguin. That's how close you are to these
You really
penguins.
could if you
the
tried.
ledge,
I don't know
you
if you
could
could get out
reach
of
in
the
and
park.
put your hands in the water and grab one if you wanted.
I've heard people with, I think I said this to you before, people with pet penguins, allegedly, when you have them, they'll walk around and just slap you. They walk in, they're like, what?
That's what they do to their counterparts.
I
Have
know,
you
but
seen the
they'll
video?
slap you.
That's
and apparently
funny.
it hurts.
Oh,
That's
wow.
like cats. I mean,
Yeah, they're
they'll
the
paw you.
cats of the
you know,
bird.
they'll
Skibbity
get
pat.
you.
I did
Skibbity
a
pats.
whole report on penguins, the macaroni penguins.
With the little...
Oh, yeah, the little,
emperors,
like,
the
Emperors are
badass
cool.
penguins.
I think I like
Um,
the puffin-looking ones.
A puffin is a puffin, not
well,
a penguin,
you know, the penguin that looks like a puffin.
or just a puffin.
No, I don't like... Because I like the penguin-esque look.
Smaller ones.
Smaller.
I
yeah.
forget.
I don't know what they're called. They had them at SeaWorld.
All I remember is emperor and macaroni.
Oh, okay. All right, which ride do you want to get?
Get rid of
Yeah,
penguin.
penguin? Okay.
Is there something we're missing here? And
there's not
like,
that many rides there.
Like Shamu's not a ride.
No, shows
no,
don't
it's
count.
a show.
Let's talk about SeaWorld real quick. We'll
Okay.
divert for a minute.
It's funny you bring this up because I just watched a video about the whale that starred as Free Willy, Kiko, and his whole story.
Didn't Kiko attack some people?
No, that's Tilikum.
Tilikum.
That's Tilikum. Kiko,
Is Tilikum dead?
yes.
They killed him?
No, he died.
Oh.
And God damn.
I don't
And then
know.
Kiko died too, who
Rip.
played Free Willy.
Rest in peace. Moment of silence. Okay.
Anyway, so let's talk about it. What do you want to say about it? What are you thinking?
Have you seen Blackfish?
I have not.
Have you?
No, but I've heard of it.
The problem is, I could make a documentary today why Skye is the biggest piece of shit in the world.
I thank you.
And I could
Much appreciated.
make it convincing. I could paint you out to be this awful person that you are not. Same with you, same with me. With as powerful as film is, because we've all done some shady shit in our lives, and SeaWorld, some of the aspects of it are shady. However, on the flip side, even take whales out of it, they do take penguins that were injured or hurt, or walruses
Their
that were
rehab
injured.
facility.
They are, but the weird spot of it is the whales that they originally got supposedly were not rescued. They stole them. They captured them. The original whales.
From where?
The ocean.
So they captured them. They
So
didn't
they- yeah,
steal
they
them.
Okay, yeah, they stole them from the ocean.
Right.
They captured them.
They stole them from the ocean.
From who? Who owned them?
Mother Nature.
Okay.
Which I
Lease
agree with, though.
forever.
Okay. But anyway, so they captured
Contract binding.
them. They captured wild whales.
They stole them from the ocean.
No one owned them.
The ocean owned them.
The ocean is not a being.
But they stole them from the ocean.
Okay. So anyway,
I win.
right? They captured them. You didn't win. They captured them.
Well, they stole them from their habitat.
Have you guys
Okay,
ever actually
that
seen
sounds better.
Have you seen the show live?
Yes.
I know you and I did.
yeah, the
Shamu
whale-
Live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shamu free. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
it's
stolen.
last year.
Okay, I'm done. Yeah.
Well, it's bittersweet, I think, because it's like it's absolutely insane what they can do, that it like makes you look into reality of like, I can't believe that's actually happening. But you see like their fins that are sideways and you're like, oh my God.
The dorsal fins, right?
Allegedly, that
Yeah.
doesn't happen. Allegedly.
So you're like, it's bittersweet because you're like so impressed on how well, like how smart they are and how well they can work with their trainers. But at the same time, you're like, oh my God, my heart goes out to you because you're not really that happy. You're just that smart.
Apparently,
You know?
they're as smart as us. They have our
Exactly.
capability. Like,
Which is fascinating, but also,
Okay, what were you gonna say? Allegedly, what about the dorsal fin that she brought up?
yeah.
it's not supposed to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
It's-
It's a lack of almost like it's from being in captivity for sure.
Also, I'm pretty sure, fact check me, anybody, I don't think there's ever been a killer whale attack on a human in the wild ever reported.
Not that I remember.
Not that people are, because I mean it's cold where they are, so it's not.
True.
I don't think people are out there swimming. Maybe scuba divers. I mean, obviously the chances are less likely. You got a big ass ocean.
The chance is less likely. Have you seen the videos of them working together to splash seals off of ice? You don't think they might have seen a human at one point and figured out a plan,
Yeah, because I mean I don't know. I mean they are smart.
and they just went missing, that person?
That's true.
So I don't know.
And they could have thought, oh, a shark got him.
Right? They could have thought anything.
I guess people like humans maybe have interacted with them in the wild, and they either avoid them or just like. What I'm saying is, I don't think they've shown tendencies other than in captivity to show aggression towards humans. Now, I mean, take that for what it is. If humans haven't been around them, whatever.
Look, all I think,
All I
really think is, here's what I say.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. There's the uproar from the documentary, blah, 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 blah. I get it. Sure, I'll say it. They were exploited for entertainment. That's why they bred them in captivity, to have more whales to do the show. And that's their logo, for Christ's sake, you know? But they obviously caved. Breeding's done. So when their whales die, their whales die. But I will say...
Well, sorry.
People like to do that aerial shot of the parking lot of SeaWorld and the little pool. Well, someone did the math on the square footage of the parking lot and the volume of the pool, and the actual volume, if you did it square miles, would actually like be so much bigger than the parking lot. And two, this goes to just a zoo argument. The only way to educate the general public on the animals that you need to protect out in the wild is sometimes to have them for people to see, because a lot of times people don't respect something until they've experienced it in person.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad thing to have a couple on display every now and then, or maybe make it a rehab location that you have them in and have them out.
Well, I think that's the best of both worlds. If you can have it for like a rehab facility,
Which is what they are, but
Exactly.
basically their entertainment portion got damaged.
Right.
yeah.
And if they're just a rehab facility, they couldn't. I don't know if they do the Shamu show anymore.
They do it.
yeah, they did. We saw it like
There's
years
no
ago.
way
They don't. They're not hands on. They are.
They
but
don't get in there anymore.
They don't get in the water. Ever
Yeah.
since that girl died,
That was rough.
Yep.
The
and he
opening.
was a bull male.
The opening of Blackfish. This is how they get you. Like I said, they are super clever.
Does it show the whale trying to get out and hit the fence?
No, it's starts like black and it shows like the title things, but in the audio in the background is the 911 call.
Oh, how does that
Oh
go?
my goodness.
Terrifying. Like he's got her by the hair, she's down there, and the guy's freaking out, crying, and then
I gotta watch it. Was it on
Oh,
a streaming
yeah, I've never
service?
seen
I think
that.
it's still on Netflix. Look that up.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Now,
How would you say?
I don't have a computer.
no, we got to utilize all our computers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If it is, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're gonna watch it and you're gonna be like, "Fuck SeaWorld for life."
Well, you know
They're good documentarians.
Because, yeah, they are persuasive. I
look.
would
The
assume.
thing is, though, I trust the trainers that work at the whales more than I trust
But
a bunch of
that's
filmmakers.
where I feel bad about is the trainers, because they love the animals so much.
They portray
They portrayed them badly.
No,
what
no, 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 no,
They
no.
want to do is to work with the animals and develop a relationship with the animals.
Yes.
But it goes I think the whole idea of capturing such a big animal, from somebody, if you're actually stealing, like you said, and
Yeah,
like
it's
what
on
I
there.
agree with, is hard. But if it's from like, hey, you need to be rehabilitated and you can develop these relationships with humans and, we'll make you a star, like that's a little different. But
Yeah. Now,
yeah,
what I was initially thinking, I can't, I don't know, but I can't see a traumatized, injured rehab whale becoming a Shamu type of star. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take a pit bull that was so abused by somebody, get them, and then make them a show dog.
Well, you shouldn't.
No, I know you shouldn't, but
yeah, that's still kind of bittersweet. Yeah.
Yeah, my point is that pit bull, sadly, because of what happened to it, is fucked from the jump.
Yeah, but putting them back into society once you rehabilitate them and all they know is comfort and love with humans and whatever, that's
true.
harder too.
Well,
so why
and-
not make them a star as long as they're treated well, given their circumstances?
What she's saying, now let me tell you the story about Kiko, the one that played Free Willy.
Okay.
He moved all over. He got captured, brought to a place in Iceland. He got captured off of Iceland, and then he got brought to Canada, and then he got bought, and he got brought to Mexico City in Mexico at an
They
aquarium.
have a SeaWorld there?
No, it was some
Oh, okay.
aquatic place. They did shows there. Then he got sick, had legions on him, his fin. That's why in the movie his fin is down too. And I think the movie unfortunately portrayed the fin to be like unique. You know what I mean? And that's where the Shamu thing kind of happened. I don't know, because I always
you're
thought
right.
I think
something tells me you're right.
something about the movie, because I used to be obsessed with Free Willy. Like my dad bought
His
me
lucky fin or something.
Yeah, he bought me. Yeah, it was like
Oh,
it
that's
made him
Nemo.
stand out. Yeah, little thin. And anyway,
going.
The whale got bought and went to an aquarium in Washington, to get rehabilitated and prepped for release. So they built because he was in a little pool in Mexico City. They moved him to Washington, built him a pool 5 times the size. Gave him live fish, trying to get him ready to get released and everything, because the public outcry, and this is back in late 90s,
Okay.
going into early 2000, and they think they spent a year rehabilitating him, flew him out via plane all the way back to where he came from, and they let him go right off the coast in this lagoon area, roped the lagoon off. They still were trying to make sure he was going to be good, to see how he would do in just
They did that to protect him, like
to protect him.
trial run
In the wild. So they did that, and he was doing pretty good, and then they released him out, and he kind of started finding pods of whales, and he wasn't meshing well with them, and he kept coming back to see humans. He would always come back, and he would keep coming back to boats for human attention.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's
he would
not
coming
good.
back, and then he finally would break off, go back, and then for a year he did okay, found a pod, and then either he got kicked out of the pod, came back again
Really?
to
Oh my
humans.
goodness.
Yeah, came back again,
Shit.
and he was going next to boats for human affection, and then he eventually died at the age of like
Aw.
20 something.
Thanks for ruining this whole podcast.
But that just proves
I'm
to you,
joking.
though-
I'm joking.
I'm just saying though, it kind of goes to that point.
That's so.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
I mean, once it's rehabilitated, like you're showing it love and you bring it back to life, Like,
Right,
it's gonna
because
be
he was
hard to
sick.
go back.
He had all these lesions on his
Aw.
fin. He didn't look good.
And they were his provider.
Animals are the
Now
best.
that's the same point.
They got him enough to catch food on his own, though.
take to put it in y'all's world. Take Ollie and go put him out in the wild.
Oh yeah,
he'll
he
be
came
fine.
from the
He'd be gone in a
wild.
second.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
Ollie's a little different, I guess. Then.
Manny
Yeah,
would
Manny,
not.
that's- I couldn't
think
think
of his name. Manny
He's
wouldn't
from
go
the wild,
anywhere.
but he's not.
Manny was born and raised just chilling with y'all, pretty much, or with humans.
with
Give or take.
Skye.
I mean, he went to the Humane Society. Then he was really sick. Blah blah.
He's
blah,
been
blah,
around
blah.
people though all his
Yeah,
life.
he's been around people.
Put it
Ollie
this
was
way:
a
open the front
rescue.
door. He's just gonna look out the door. Open the front door. Ollie's
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, Ollie
Bold.
thinks he can go back
Okay.
out now.
Ollie's
but
like
he'd come
Henry.
Back.
Yeah.
But my point is, Manny being the most domesticated of domesticated,
Mm-hmm.
you put him out in the wild, he's going to look for somebody, if y'all aren't there anymore, somebody to latch on to, because he just needs people. That's
Yeah.
sounds like the same thing you're trying to say is like
Right.
that whale became a pet,
Now,
for lack of a better term.
Now it's funny. Now here's another crazy example of where this doesn't happen. So you saw the Kevin, right? Kevin Bacon?
Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did I tell you this story about evil Kevin?
No, but tell the people real quick on who Kevin Bacon is in the story.
My mother and my stepfather have a pig named Kevin Bacon.
That's
He's
it.
huge.
Yeah, and he's a miniature pig, but mini pigs are still big.
Miniature.
Yeah. So anyway, they got Kevin. He's big now. Anyway, so one day they let him out and he eats like and shit like crazy. One day there's another pig in the yard. A black one. Looks like Kevin. Looks exactly like him except he's black. Kevin's gray with a black mohawk. Terrorizing Kevin. Terrorizing him. Kevin's like, like running away and stuff. And they're like, they can't let him out. They have to get someone to catch him, all this stuff. They finally get him caught. But he looks like he was previously a pet pig. Now, the point I was going to say to this, it wasn't that profound. But pigs, they, like you're saying with Manny, if you let him out, he'd seek out people. If you let a pig loose, they, over time, eventually become feral. And I guess cats do too when they can't find people. But I guess pigs, they turn feral quickly.
Really quick.
Yeah. So this pig, even though he was like a pet at one point, because he didn't look like a wild Florida pig. He looked like Kevin, exactly like him, except he was reverse color. And he's starting to grow little tusks.
Real quick.
And apparently when they captured him, he fucked the cage up. Like went crazy. Yeah.
It's like a warthog.
But he didn't look like a warthog. He looked like Kevin.
Yeah, but his mindset.
I've heard everything.
It just takes weeks for a pig to be like, I'm here now.
Yeah, like it did, and it makes sense because Kevin acts like he doesn't need a damn person. You know what I mean? So like cats are a little bit different, and dogs obviously. But yeah, he looked like I feel like he would turn quick. But apparently it takes a couple weeks.
Well, and
they're it's like zombie state.
That's weird. With whales, with killer whales, on the same subject, we can, as humans, as scientists, study their brains. We can see like, oh, they've got a bigger section of this part of I think it's their cerebral cortex is bigger than ours. Same with dolphins. And we do understand they're intelligent, but are we ever going to know
What they're
truly
thinking.
the degree of their intelligence? Because honestly,
I mean, generations later might.
that's true, but for right now, it just truly seems like animals are still very food focused. They're very survival instinct. I need to be safe. I need food. I need to breed.
Which is interesting that the other whale, like you were mentioning before, came back to the humans, though. Because
Yeah.
it's survival. They know that they've been taken care of and loved.
Well,
you
what's
know?
interesting though is he survived for a whole year in the wild before he came back the second time.
But it's interesting he still came back.
I
which
know.
is just, to me, insane.
And I feel like it has to do with rejection from the pod.
Well, and it's kind of like people too, like not to get like too, psychology on you, but it's like you find your own people. And like if you connect with a certain people that are going to take care of you,
Right.
just like animals, just like humans, love is love is love. Like they're going to come back if they get rejected. Like it just makes sense. I think that that's where like intelligent animals understand that, like dogs and like cats sometimes, but like whales and like other intelligent animals. can
Definitely
pick
not
up
like
on.
no alligator.
No, maybe not so much.
Yeah, unless you're
Just
Poncho.
depends. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like whales are smarter than like dogs, I think. As far as
I agree. They
you
apparently
see
have
the
different dialects.
did you see the video of the beluga whale playing fetch with those guys?
Yep.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
So these guys, they had a rugby ball, and they were on this boat sailing or going wherever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was in like the Arctic.
Okay.
And they were throwing the rugby ball out off their boat into the water, and this beluga whale would go catch it, bring it back,
What?
and then like put it out of the water. They would reach down, grab it, and
Yeah.
he would just go alongside the boat waiting for them to throw it again.
It's like it's a sign of communication.
I know.
I think that that's where animals like connect the best. Because it's like even with dogs, like they can definitely like go, well, for the most part, go catch something, bring it back. You know, you develop a relationship. That's a relationship nonetheless. Like cats, like we're lucky that cats will like come up to the door.
I know.
But that's like the best we get, you know? But if
know.
whales can like train so quickly and then you have dogs that train as well.
Well, and also too,
intelligence.
elephants.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
They've been. I'm pretty sure it's proven they can recognize themselves in the mirror.
Yeah, and we know our cats can't.
I know it's annoying as shit. Does Crouton do that?
What, see himself in the mirror?
Yeah, our cat's been doing this thing lately where they go up to the mirror or the sliding glass door and they just squeegee it.
Yeah, it's
with
like
their
they're
paws.
Like knocking on anything.
They
that
go
has
up at
reflection.
4 a.m. All I hear is "Give me the pillow." What the boom? And then trying to get him to stop because it's so damn loud in the middle of the night. Like all of a sudden, 4 a.m. It's like this annoying ass sound, and they just don't stop. But it's new. It wasn't happening a couple weeks ago.
I don't know. Henry would do that to the door because he wanted to go fucking out.
Yeah.
No, it's a very interesting conversation with SeaWorld, and we kind of... Randall. We kind of diverged from...
I still got to kill some rides.
Yeah, what happened to that?
You.
I wanted to talk about that because it's interesting.
It is interesting.
Where did we leave off?
SeaWorld.
I think we all agreed. I said
You guys Manta, I kept Mako.
Manta, that's what it was called. Yeah, we
and
agreed.
then we ditched penguins.
Yeah, make sure he does not tip over your...
Oh shoot, Randall.
He's fine. He's fine. He's
Okay.
just a big ass dog. Come here, buddy.
We're gonna have like dog of the week every time.
Yeah, there's a new one every time.
Randall.
Margot is doing her thing. Randall's here now.
Yeah, we got Randall. Where's Jet?
Being a bitch somewhere. It's naturally to move from SeaWorld. It's natural to move from SeaWorld to, say it,
Busch Gardens.
You're the man. That's why we do this podcast together.
Yeah.
Hey, off the record, we should have her here every week.
Oh, okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean if she's able.
Yeah, as often as she's able and willing, it just feels good to have a third person to bounce off
I agree.
of.
I agree.
And someone to like look like producer. Skye was our like adjunct de facto producer when she could get here, but today she wanted to get the mic.
Yeah.
I'm just being 100% dead ass. I think it's like sometimes you and I are like
We're boring.
we suck.
So Busch Gardens.
Okay. Is Gwazi still there?
They're redoing it. It's going to be Gwazi, called Iron Gwazi, Rocky Mountain Constructions, the manufacturer. It's going to be the best roller coaster in the state of Florida when it's done. Can't say it because it's not done.
However, I can
Cheetah Hunt. Hands down.
Cheetah Chase.
Nope. Cheetah Chase is a different one.
I've
Cheetah
never
Hunt.
done Cheetah Hunt.
That's the big one.
Never done Cheetah Hunt.
Oh, damn.
Cheetah Chase, there's something about it.
It's a kiddie roller coaster.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but it's the one that goes
Yeah.
down the levels.
Yeah.
Cheetah Hunt, beast. Same company that built Hagrid's.
Wait. Okay, so we're talking about best. I thought you were talking about get rid of.
Oh, get rid of.
No. We'll start with best. I just,
Cheetah
in my
Hunt.
head, I associated Cheetah Chase with Cheetah Hunt and thought it was
Gotcha.
because Cheetah Chase isn't that great.
Gotcha.
It's not like god awful, but it's not great.
Right.
Okay, anyways, we'll go best.
Cheetah Hunt for me.
Run me hang on. I got
them. I got them all in my head.
all of them.
All of them.
Run down the list.
We've got Montu.
I feel
Blue
like I gotta see
inverted
Montu.
roller coaster, Egypt themed, right in the front.
Okay.
Blue, yellow support beams.
Been there forever?
Been there forever.
Okay.
One of the originals.
We're on Busch Gardens, Skye. We finally got back to our original
Nice.
task at hand.
Kumba,
God, I haven't been to Busch Gardens
green
in so long.
in the back. Roller coaster train is yellow.
Okay.
Shikra,
Yes.
tall, red, blue support beam, straight down drop.
Okay.
Then they had the Scorpion.
Scorpion,
Which is my first
really,
roller
really
coaster
old, red,
ever.
does one loop.
What's your first roller coaster story?
Was the Scorpion. It was when my mom and dad got married and we went to Busch Gardens, and I was like 4 feet high, and I got to ride it.
Yeah, that ride's pretty.
Were you
Amazing.
scared of
I
it?
loved it.
Or do you want to do it?
I wanted to do it.
Oh,
yeah.
so you're a thrill seeker from a little kid.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
She's the one that bought me skydiving.
Yeah, we went skydiving together for Valentine's Day.
Oh, how romantic. Let's die together.
Die. I was like, let's do it.
If I can't have you forever, nobody can.
We're eating dirt.
Let's do it.
Okay, keep going.
Oh shit.
Good job, asswipe.
Cobra's Curse.
Is that how new is that?
That's new.
Okay, I don't
It's
remember
like
that.
it's similar to Cheetah Hunt but better. Cheetah Chase but better. And then there's the Python is no more. They took that away.
Rip.
That yellow one.
I feel like I remember Python. That's like one of the ones I remember.
It's like a corkscrew roller coaster.
Yep.
I'm going with Cheetah Hunt. It's the best.
How much of a... Tell Randall he can come up. Just be like, hey, Randall.
Hey, Randall.
He just... It's almost like he needs permission.
I know.
He's a good boy. How much of a noob, lame-o are you going to call me if I pick Sheikra?
No, that's a great ride.
I'm going to pick Sheikra as my best, and I'm keeping it.
That ride is amazing.
I don't have the greatest recollection of Busch Gardens.
That's all right.
I remember
same.
Gwazi, and I remember I hate...
Gwazi's completely disassembled. It's gone.
So you cannot ride it right now.
No, it's being rebuilt one track now.
And
Iron.
it's no longer-
a steel hybrid.
Damn, so what? There's no more wooden coasters there.
It is. It's going to be wooden. The
With-
supports are wooden. It's going to look like Gwazi, but with the actual track the train's on is steel.
So do you like wooden roller coasters? Is that what you prefer?
No,
Okay.
but there is something nostalgic about Gwazi. However, its nickname for me is Headache because it's just so herky-jerky.
They
Yes,
say
that's
the new one,
wooden.
when it's done, is smooth as butter. Oh, and I forgot about the newest one, Tigris, that launch one that goes...
Not heard of that either.
I haven't been on. It's the newest one. They got a shit ton of roller coasters.
When I worked at Universal, at least at that time, 2012 to 2014, we used to get free admission to to Busch Gardens and SeaWorld
Once a year?
Nice.
whenever.
Really? At Gatorland,
Because-
we get in once a year to Busch Gardens and SeaWorld.
Well, because I'm pretty sure the two were owned by
Anheuser-Busch.
Comcast.
Oh, Comcast.
Comcast owns Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now, is that still the case?
I don't think Anheuser-Busch is behind them anymore because the Clydesdales are gone.
I don't think any of it is still, but I know we got in there for free. Busch Gardens we never really went to. SeaWorld we went to
It's further
often.
away, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
Exactly. Okay, so get rid of... Jesus, I have to say Cheetah Chase because
Yeah, Cheetah Chase.
I know no different.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. There's plenty of other rides. There's the ship that goes upside down. Remember that?
Fuck that.
That's the one that's got to go.
shit.
Falcon's Fury is pretty dope.
Fuck any pirate ship type of bullshit, making me terrified out of my goddamn mind.
Is that like the thing that they always do at the
Fair.
I can't even,
fairs?
Except
Yeah.
it's mega.
goes all the way upside down.
And
So
then
you're
sits
sitting
there.
there like this. It's terrifying.
It's a giant
Terrifying.
ship. That
And it's
ride's
not
pretty scary.
fun, terrifying. It's like this thing's gonna die, like crash on me, terrifying.
It's pretty freaky because it's a pendulum. It's not like a ring.
Yeah.
It's like a ship. It's
But-
like the ultimate pirate ship, and eventually just
You're
goes
right.
It does a
way
full
higher.
loop.
Yeah.
You're right, but keep.
Falcon's Fury
I
is
don't
probably
know.
the scariest tower ride I've ever been on. It's scarier than Doctor Doom. That ride is good. They got to keep it. They have a water ride, Congo River Rapids.
That one.
That
okay,
one's better
okay.
than Bluto's
No,
bullshit.
no.
It is.
It
First off, the theming Congo, way cooler.
Congo River Rapids is at Animal Kingdom.
No, that's Cali River Rapids. And they all have different rapids. I'm
Okay,
telling
I
you,
can't
there's too many of them.
I can't out theme park you, Zach.
I know.
The winner is.
Never mind. That's a totally different park for a totally different
So
time.
I'm saying the pirate ship. That's got to go.
Agreed. Have you ever done that?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
I
Even if
mean-
you haven't, just get rid of it because
Yeah,
do you want to
okay,
be
fair enough.
suspended upside down in a fucking pirate ship?
No.
Well,
Well, we did it at the fair.
Well, we did this. Can we please talk about
The Ring of
state fair
Fire.
rides?
Tell me-
We'll finish this off with fair rides.
Is
Deal.
intense.
Deal.
All right, let's
Is intense. Way
okay,
more
so
intense.
let's knock out these parks.
At
Yeah.
Busch Gardens, we'll move. Fuck it. Well, Busch Gardens, I'm keeping Sheikra. You're keeping
Cheetah Hunt.
You're keeping.
Scorpion, because that's my first and favorite.
Deal.
She hasn't been on the rest of them, so
And
It's been like 10 years.
And we're all getting rid of the damn pirate ship.
yeah, getting rid of the damn
Busch
pirate ship.
Gardens, you have your answers.
All right, let's move on to Disney. Let's knock Disney out.
Okay.
What first park?
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Space Mountain stays.
It has to.
That's easily. It's
Do all the mountains
trippiest.
stay?
I can only pick one. I pick space.
Yeah, but okay. You're picking one. In my opinion,
Okay, they all stay, but
all the mountains
space
stay.
is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not getting. Should we just both? Should everybody be like, fuck the teacups? That's not our elimination ride. Because I mean,
Yeah,
fuck the
'cause
teacups.
Yeah,
fuck-
I mean, it's
yeah.
traditional, but it's not really a ride
There's-
anymore.
yeah, let's
I'm
think
not
a
going to
little
get rid
bit.
of it. I just don't want to
But
ride
fuck
it.
the
Just
teacups.
doesn't-
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't-
Which one's got to go?
Hang on, I haven't picked my absolute stay.
I know. I'm focusing on the future. Hold on.
You're always looking in the future.
Looking ahead.
Now, Space Mountain. Does it deduct any points for you that it's all an illusion?
No, I love that. I love that I can't see shit.
You love that it Disneyfies it.
Disneyfied. Because it's a shitty roller coaster if it's not Disneyfied.
See, there's a lot of little. I'm not gonna say little rides. There's a lot of attractions / lesser known rides that I could completely do without at Magic Kingdom.
I know, but you got to pick
Swiss
one.
Family
That's why.
Robinson. I guess you don't pick it.
That doesn't even exist anymore. I don't
Are
think.
you joking?
Swiss Family Robinson?
The tree?
The tree?
Is that not Swiss Family Robinson?
You talking about where you walk and climb through it?
Yeah. What is that called?
That's like by Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
Yeah, that's still there. That's not a ride.
I know.
That's just something you do.
It's an activity.
Yeah, it's an activity. And then
I'm-
that's like Tom Sawyer's Island.
It's your own ride.
I like Tom Sawyer's Island.
I like Tom Sawyer's Island, but it's not a ride. Doesn't count.
Okay, I think I've got an idea for my get rid of, but let's go to the keep. I want to be different from you and not just pick Space Mountain. Oh wait, no, I'm in Epcot now. I'm back here. I'm home. Okay, so in Magic Kingdom, Stitch is no longer right.
No Stitches there. That took over Alien. Remember Alien when it used to be just Alien
No.
Encounter? It was scary as shit.
I don't remember that. Stitch has been down for a long time.
They still be doing it, man.
When I went, Stitch was down, and then like the next time I went, Stitch was still down. They were only doing a Stitch meet and greet.
I think it's just a meet and greet.
The People Mover doesn't count.
No, it's a classic. I love it.
People Mover's a nice break.
It's a nice break.
Carousel
You
of
gotta-
Progress doesn't count.
No. You got to keep that. It's history.
It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the light of every day. Okay.
Very nice.
Now, my keep. My keep is Winnie the Pooh. That's a joke.
Jesus. I was about to spit my drink out.
I don't want to.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I really don't want to pick Space Mountain. Obviously, Space Mountain's a keep. That was a rookie move by you, keeping Space Mountain. It's
How
like,
is that a rookie move?
Because it's like obvious you keep it.
Of course, I'm in the masses on this one.
I agree.
It's better than Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain's
Thunder Mountain's a little herky-jerky like
herky
Wazzy.
jerky, and there's no drops. It sucks. You're in the
It
light.
doesn't suck.
It sucks.
And
Like it's easier to find a fast pass for Space Mountain than it is Thunder Mountain.
I don't care about a fast pass.
It matters because Space Mountain's better.
Well, we're
Why?
not
It
all
should be the
tour
opposite.
guides.
Okay. What do you want to keep?
Truthfully, the only water ride I like is Splash Mountain.
So
It's got
keep
some.
Splash.
It's got some fear. I'm keeping it. I'm not keeping it as my keep. I'm just keeping it.
All right.
I'll keep Splash Mountain
Okay.
because I'm kind of blanking on everything else.
I know what I'm getting rid of.
I don't remember what I was going to get rid of, but I will once you say it.
The ferry boat. The ferry boat.
Is that a ride?
You can wait in line and get on this ferry boat and go in a circle.
What are you?
And it's because of that damn whistle. Because every time I try and talk, it whistles and it's so deafening I can't hear myself.
I don't think I've ever ridden that.
It's right by Splash Mountain on the way there. It goes through the canal that you have to cut across.
I
to go
know
Tom
it. I'm
Sawyer's
just saying.
Island.
It's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's kind of a pain.
It's loud.
And
I don't
it
like
takes
how loud
longer
it is.
to get there, and it's just like a mob of people.
Yeah, but you don't-
It's nice once you're on there.
You don't have to get on it.
You don't.
Okay, that's not the same
choice.
boat.
That's
first
like
off.
me saying, let me get rid of the Hall of Presidents.
Oh, you're talking about the small
I'm talking about the
ferry
big
boat.
white triple decker
I was thinking about
With
just
the-
getting
with
there.
the fucking wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I won't say that one because
like
it's
a
true. There's
casino
no
boat.
fast
Right next to the
pass
Haunted
option.
Mansion, which is on my list to get
Which
rid
I
of.
I love the Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion, if you're trying to get
So
freaky with a
great.
girl, it's on the Haunted Mansion. I'm going to
Alright,
say
that's
that, and I'm
dark.
going to leave it there. I'm not
Get
going to talk
it.
about past experiences. I'm not going to talk about where my hands or mouth have been.
I think you
But he
said
liked
enough.
it.
I'm just saying.
All right, I got mine. Peter Pan. The hype is too hype.
It's always a super long wait.
I know. It's a mission to get to ride this thing.
Last time, this cardinal sin, he considered getting rid of Small World.
I did.
Small world.
I don't care how much you hate it. I don't care how much it wants to make you blow your brains out. Small World
It's like
is
the
an
carousel of-
institution.
I know. It's like the
It's
Carousel
more
of
of an
Progress.
institution than the Carousel of Progress.
Whatever.
It's a better ride than the Carousel of Progress. I don't even like Small World. I hate Small World. But if I ever tell you, Zach, I want to get rid of Small World, you need to quit this podcast and smack me in the fucking face.
I don't even know if I'd do that because I'd be like, you're kind of right. I don't like it.
That's
What
true.
about the bird
I don't like
thing?
it.
What about the bird? It's like is that in Animal or is that in Magic Kingdom?
The Bird Show?
Yeah.
That's an Animal Kingdom. We'll get there.
I'm
I don't even know what that is.
Animal
It's
Kingdom
it's
is
the
where I
Up
like
Show
it.
based on the movie Up.
It's the best.
It's cool.
Whatever.
Okay.
Jumping ahead.
No, but we're moving on Animal Kingdom.
Wait.
Magic Kingdom
We're
is
keeping
easy
space.
peasy.
We're keeping space. I'm keeping Splash.
Okay.
All right.
We're
fair
getting rid of. She never said hers. You only said yours. I never said mine. What is yours? Peter Pan.
I think it's gonna be no.
You said Peter Pan.
It's the Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Well,
No.
is that because the new Little Mermaid's
no,
black that
it's-
you're saying?
No,
that?
no. It's the Barnstormer.
Are you sure?
The Barnstormer. That stupid like Woody Woodpecker like roller coaster in the corner.
Woody
and
is at
by
Universal, dude.
I know, but it's similar to that style. It's by Dumbo.
That's,
It's like Goofy's airplane.
okay, that's a kid ride. Eliminated. You got to pick a new one. Peter Pan was an okay choice.
Peter Pan. I think it's too hype and it needs to go.
Peter Pan is a poor man's E.T.
E.T. is a poor man's Peter Pan. No, yeah,
might
I'm
be
going.
right.
I'm going with Peter Pan. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Teacups don't count. What I'm getting rid of at Magic Kingdom is the goddamn motherfucking Jungle Cruise.
You know what?
And you're reconsidering.
That's right. I totally forgot about that one. That ride sucks, dude. There's
Fake
nothing
ass-
more than I hate than fake animals
And
and,
then the s-
non-funny skippers.
and the super racist natives, they're like, "Whoo, whoo, whoo."
Yes. All right.
I wasn't doing that. I'm just doing an impersonation.
Jungle Cruise has got to go.
They make these ethnic people out to be like primates.
They
and
make them
that's
out to be
Disney,
Hooga
not
Booga
me.
monsters.
They're booga booga.
Yeah, boo boo, and
Skye-
fake rhinos with expressions like humans. Like get
Yeah,
the
and then a
f-
hippo
outta
comes
here.
up from the thing, and sometimes your boat gets stuck, so the hippo comes up like 10 times
Yes.
and
Yes.
shoots his thing out of his nostrils.
It's like that ugly dinosaur in Jurassic Park, right?
Yes,
The duck
yes.
dinosaur. Yeah, you're like, wow, you look so real.
And
the rubber's
how-
flapping from the
How
fake and old it
often,
is.
how fucking often do you get a bad skipper?
All the time. I think it's 50-50.
I think it's 70-30.
Yeah, because usually they're like, nah. They're like they're trying so hard.
We had
or
one.
are they? I don't know.
We had one once that was literally. Oh no, this was Safari.
Yeah.
But anyways, they were like, I'll save it for Safari.
That ride's awesome.
We're not on that park.
Oh damn.
What happened? You're out of juice?
Yeah, we're out of yeah.
Y'all need to.
We need jewel pods.
Yeah, but have you ever tried filling it otherwise?
I mean, we took the other stuff before the.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
It's not the same.
No.
It's not the same. It's
There's something about Jewel. I think Jewel.
I
I'm
know, That's
smoking.
why they're like getting rid of all the mint, which sucks.
They're getting rid of mint.
Yeah, they're getting rid of mint. They got all of the flavors gone, and now they're killing the mint.
Well, who's doing this? The government?
Apparently, or somebody. I mean, if
That's such
Jewel's okay
horseshit.
with it. I know it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, you're right though. I went through a phase of refilling pods. However,
Do tell.
I refilled my Jewel pods
Yeah.
with only You peed that quick?
He's fast.
Do you have diabetes?
Do you have diabetes?
Start with that.
Real quick, I refilled my Juul pods with
Yeah.
like 0.6. Juul pods are 5.0. So now
Oh, okay.
I smoke Nick salts, which is
which
what
I did that too.
that's what Juul is. Y'all need okay,
Right.
Skye,
Right. Real
listen to
talk.
me, okay? Fuck Zach. Zach isn't here right now. He doesn't
Love him.
exist,
Love him.
but he does exist. I love him
He's the best
too,
person in the world.
but right now he doesn't influence what I'm about to say.
All right, what do you got, Jared? What do you got?
He refuses to get this.
I don't want that.
Shut
All
up.
right, but
Shut
can
up.
I get a Joel pod?
Where are they?
It's in my purse, my coat.
Oh, if y'all got some, it's fine.
yeah.
Anyways,
We come prepared.
we talk about vaping like literally every episode.
Okay, good.
And we hate it and we're embarrassed by it, but we do
But
it.
you know what? This is where we're at because like I smoked cigarettes for like 10 years and I'm finally on like somewhat of a vape.
Good, good.
You can say Juul, like that's fine. I know it's a lame as shit, but I'm like, you know what? I don't smell bad, which is
Thank you,
honestly
Zach.
my favorite part.
Exactly. Now,
I don't
real
want
quick,
like I don't want to smell bad.
and then we'll get back to
Call me
rides.
a girl, whatever.
Y'all
Yeah.
need to get this.
No,
Shut up.
it makes me nauseous.
Yeah, but it just seems like a pain in the ass. Like,
It's
what do you have
not.
What do you have
Okay.
to do with it? You got to charge it. You can't buy it at a gas station. You can't just like get it when you're getting.
You
like,
order it,
blue.
and it's fairly cheap.
Okay. You
Here's what-
order it though. How
he-
quick does it come in the mail?
Very
Drew?
quick, 3 to 4 days.
What if I need it in
That's
like
not as
30
quick as
minutes?
Amazon Prime.
You plan ahead like a goddamn adult and
Adulting.
figure it out. When you're like,
Hashtag
okay,
adulting.
I've got half a bottle of juice left. I should probably order some of this instead of, oh
Except
shit, I'm
for-
out, and you nervously drive to
Or
the
you
gas
have those
station.
moments
Literally
where
the
you go
opposite
to,
of what
like-
I do. I literally check my
Yeah.
juice. I'm like, holy shit, I'm empty. I need more in this
Or you
second.
go to
Okay.
a concert and you're like, whoops, there goes 2 pods.
Oh my god, I could go through a whole pack, 4 pods in a day if I really wanted
I know
to.
it's terrible.
Now,
It's terrible.
here's my pitch for this.
Okay.
It is the Lost Vape.
You can try and sell her. You're not selling me. So
Yeah, you can try.
If I
though.
sell Skye, I sell you.
I mean, I'm by
He
default.
sold me on the Juul pod. He got me off.
I got her
cigarettes.
on the Juul pod.
It's
Yeah,
good
he
that you're
got me
off
off
cigarettes. Okay,
cigarettes,
it's
which is
good that you're off
crazy.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah. Do tell.
Juul is fucking expensive.
It's
Yes.
so expensive, but it's cheaper than a pack of cigarettes. I
Okay.
calculated it. I'm in finance.
Now, if you want something that's cheaper than a pack of cigarettes and
I'm, like,
cheaper
trying
than
to
a
be
Juul,
Yeah.
get the Lost Vape Quest. Here's
is
the
that?
deal, everybody. This has revolutionized vaping for me. What's the one thing? And you shut up. I'm going to talk now.
Do it.
Here's the one thing I hate most about vaping is the big ass robot dick looking vapes. That's her microphone, pal. Say something, Skye.
Hello.
Say something loud like, whoa.
What it do?
Is she popping up?
I can't see. It's weird color.
I'm on. I'm turned on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the thing is, with this, it is so much cheaper. It's the Lost Vape Orion Q. Now,
Fucking hard to say even.
I know.
Juul.
It sounds complicated.
I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. It's so much easier.
Do you have to do the coil?
No,
And you have to, like, do all
no.
that
It's a replacement. It's a
noise?
pod system just like Juul.
Okay. All right.
That you
fair
have to
enough.
order online
All
and you
right.
can't buy in the store.
You can
can't
go
buy
to
it
a
in the
smoke
store.
shop. Do you all have smoke shops? I know you do.
Not
mean,
one
we-
close enough for my
I mean,
liking.
we have.
Jesus
them.
Christ, y'all are the laziest vapors I've ever met.
The
Shut up,
Are
dogs.
getting worked up.
Now, all you do. Jet.
Randall doesn't give a shit, so
he
it's
doesn't
fine.
give two
Randall's
fucks.
like,
Okay.
I'm all about the Juul.
All right. Randall loves vape. I blow it in his face all the time. That's not true.
Call
He's like, I
PETA.
love it. Keep it going.
Now, Aaron Carter got PETA called on him,
Thank God.
and they tweeted him.
oh, they did?
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, I'm torn on Aaron Carter. I don't ever want to bring it up because you hate it, but at the same time, I'm like, ooh.
It's drama.
Okay, real quick.
It's
Then we're getting back to rides. Then we're getting to Aaron Carter. Then we're getting to whatever we want.
getting
All right, finish this
crazy.
goddamn pitch. That's not
All right,
gonna
I
work.
want to hear it. Come on. What do you got?
Y'all need to
Okay.
switch from the Juul because the Juul is too expensive. I spent too much money on Juul pods. This you can refill. This
catch.
here's what it does. Ready? You push down this little thing.
There's no fun.
Did you just see that? That was such a good display.
Let me see.
One more time. Pow.
This is what you buy.
Okay.
You buy this
that
obviously.
seems like it costs more money though. That seems very intense. It's not even just like a pod.
$10 for 2 of these, and
For
You get 2 for 10?
shush. This lasts
me my jewel.
I put this in mine.
2 of
Can I see
these.
yours for just a second?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna die. 2 of these
Yes.
can last you. Depends how much you smoke. Y'all,
I smoke like for cigarettes like a pack a day. So like a pot a day.
this 2 of these, a pack for about $10,
Okay.
can last you.
How does it taste though? That's the biggest
Okay, this isn't a fresh pod, so I'm not gonna give it to you like that. Great, fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
It eventually burns out, just like if you refilled a Juul, it would burn out.
Sure. Yeah.
If one pod lasts you a day, one of these, you buy a 2-pack, you can buy a 1-pack. One of these will last you 2 weeks, 14 days.
Okay, let me try it.
This is 35% Nick salt.
Have you tried the Juul?
He used to have one.
I'm the Juul daddy.
Oh, you're the one who got it. Okay. Do I have to push a button or is it like?
Push that little button.
Okay, this seems kind of complicated. All right, I'm gonna try it.
All right.
There's a lot of buttons. There's like an up or down. It just seems like a whole iPod. Okay.
Oh God.
But like it's so much vape too. It's like so much of a vaporizer. It's just like it's not incognito.
It's-
Like you can't exactly smoke this in a movie theater.
Well, all right. Hold on. God.
Like it's fine, but it does not give me the fix that I need from the Juul pod.
Okay, that's because
That's probably why they just the
Bro,
government's
that's
like,
because
you're too good.
I can
Get the fuck
buy
outta
you
here.
can
You're
buy
basically a
50 you
drug.
can buy
Thanks,
50
babe.
milligram juice. I'm okay.
Yeah, I think it's the hit.
Here's my main argument.
All right. You want to know? Here's my main argument. If
There you
I
go.
could get mint Juul juice in a bottle, I'd do it.
See, I disagree,
I guarantee you could find it.
Yeah, but it's not.
I would need it to be the same juice.
It's the device, I think, because this device
I
is
love
so
it.
small
I love it.
that the hit is like a cigarette.
I love
And that's
it.
the only thing that I've been able to stop smoking. And I know that sounds terrible because everyone's like, I hate the Juul, blah,
Fuck
blah,
'em.
blah. Like,
Fuck 'em.
everybody sucks, whatever.
Better than smokes.
But it's better than cigarettes because, like, especially like working and being around people. Like, I'm not trying to smell like a cigarette, but it's
Fuck
the
'em.
same thing, though. Like, but other things like that, it's like, oh, I'm just like giving off.
Let me see. Let's see
clouds.
let's see if I'm
smell my
convinced.
Clouds. That's lame.
Let's
I
see.
like
I don't care about clouds.
I do, though.
I care about throat hit.
But this is a bigger throat head, I think, because it hits my throat
Occasionally.
more than the
Okay,
actual
now tell me
cloud.
this. Tell me this. And then we're going to get back to theme parks because
Okay.
I hate vaping, but I love
I
vaping.
love it though.
I love it
talking
too.
about it just because a lot of people hate
It's
it
because
and
it's
love
stigmatized.
It
But you know
is,
what? Fuck
yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good flavor.
Thank you. It's strapple melon.
Okay. Strapple melon?
Strawberry, apple, and melon.
Oh.
Oh, no.
And
that's
then
cool.
the other one I have is freedom salt, which is like a cherry limeade.
Okay.
Now, what I am saying, what I'm going to say that I forgot to say, but I'm stalling because I'm trying to remember what I was going to say,
I believe in you.
is this will save you so much more money
Yeah.
because I know until this podcast becomes Joe Rogan status, we're kind of like, we can't be spending money like crazy. All of us.
Let's be real. That's
Let's
life.
be real here. Even Joe Rogan. He might go broke smoking Juul.
Exactly.
Now,
He's like, nah, just gonna kill me.
now, I agree. I love the Juul. I love how thin it is in your pocket. I love that you can go to Thanksgiving dinner. Your mom doesn't know you smoke. You're like, no, Mom, I don't smoke. You tell the doctor, I don't smoke. And then you go in the bathroom, triple hit that bitch, and then,
Shit, I'm so ballsy I do it at the table now.
Yeah.
oh, I don't do that.
I just
Even
hold it until I blow
anywhere.
it out and there's nothing.
That's
Oh, yeah,
true.
it's the ghost
So
smoke.
imagine all that. I do that too, so I can't judge.
So terrible, but it's true. That's why I love it.
My only argument, and I'm not like against the Juul. I love the Juul. I've tried to find thin, just pull, don't push a button type of vapes like the Juul. Nothing compares. This is the only thing that I've been like, okay, I can have this, and I do like it because think about it. This is very small compared to
Bulky mods.
some of those robot dicks.
Right.
Now, it's like a little walkie-talkie. It fits in my pocket pretty discreetly. Not as,
Discreet.
yeah. However, the Juul is not as discreet as, remember our original? That was terrible.
Views.
The Views.
Oh yeah,
You
the
see the
Views
new
sucks.
Views
I
is
hate the
the
flavors.
new
Views
Views
Alto
is-
or whatever.
That's what the one that we have sitting at the house is.
Oh, yeah,
The
Gracie.
original Views is. Remember the one I had that looked like a cigarette shape and it came with a 2-pack of little.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and when you pulled it, the little light lit up blue at the very end. It was like a cylinder and it was
Yeah.
silver.
The original Views taste like if you get a bad hit on the original
It's
Views,
death.
you might as well die.
Well, the one thing I did like about the salts is the drop. This, I think it was like Soren drop or something.
Yeah, she had the drop at one point. It looks like a
I
teardrop.
actually really
and
like
flat.
that.
what,
like a
what
halo.
brand is that?
I think
Soren,
it's literally called like Soren
I've
drop.
never heard of that.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
super
yeah, I've heard of
cool.
Soren.
That's
Yeah.
the only
It
vape
was
that
a-
I like because it's super simple. But the problem is you gotta stop at a smoke shop. And like to me, like when we're going constantly, like I want to stop at a gas station, like 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I have
That's
to-
where it comes down to is convenience when you're on the move and you're constantly doing.
I'll give it
stuff.
to Views, and if you guys truly, I smoke. I contest. I'm a fucking drug addict junkie. Okay, and that's just my personality. I'm not like just
I hear
down to
ya.
myself. I smoke much more than you two. I mean, it's not a bragging thing. It's awful, actually.
No, that's fine. It makes me feel better.
It does.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. If you're gonna die at age 80, I'll die at age 79.
Do you go through that whole thing in one day? And then some?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
I'm constantly hitting this. When I'm not is like, am I around my parents? Do I have a job interview? Was I around my in-laws? And even then, it helps me that I do pee a lot. Like I drink a lot, so I pee a lot.
Maybe you have diabetes.
I don't. I've looked.
Diabetes.
I've checked into it because I don't pee like alarmingly a lot. I
I don't wake up in the middle of the night to pee. So
No,
I do have the cats get me up.
yeah, you'd be like,
Yeah,
might as
if I
well.
wake
Yeah, it's
up,
like
I'll
7
go
o'clock
pee.
in the morning.
If I wake up, I'll go pee. But
I'm not like waking up like, oh shit.
I've done that a couple times in my life.
At least you're not pissing the bed. That's good.
I
you guys
I
grew up?
pissed the bed till I was 12.
That's what we
I
need.
used to
Oh,
wear
damn.
good
That
nighties
is
diapers.
what we need to hear. Good for you, though. You moved past that.
No, I hated it. And it traumatized me. And there was one time, I'll say this and then we'll move on from everything. One time going to friends' houses to spend the night was a goddamn nightmare.
God, that's
because one time I went to the beach with my friend Cody D'Amato, rest in peace. Not Matt. Okay.
Cody, Matt. I didn't think it would be Matt.
Well, Cody D'Amato has passed away. And anyways, I went to the beach with him, and he was raised by his grandparents. And I remember we were sitting in the living room. Picture like a beach condo. You've been to a beach condo, have you?
course, yeah.
He's been to
Yeah,
a beach
Pam's.
condo.
Yeah, that's what I think of. is
Yeah.
Pam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just like got that condo vibe. It's like, this isn't
yeah.
a house, it's a condo.
yeah, but you
Nice.
own it somehow.
Exactly. So we were in the living room and there was like a kitchenette. Because it's always a kitchenette. And his grandma was in the doorway of the kitchenette going like, Jared, like pull-ups. Like, you need your pull-ups, little boy.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And I think at that time I was like 10. And I just remember, and like he was looking right at her. I'm like, you dumbass. You're mortifying me. And I was like, I got it. Okay. And I might have just pissed the bed that night from sheer embarrassment.
Out of spite. You know what? Fuck the pull-ups.
You clean these sheets.
Commando.
So yeah, I used to wear diapers till I was
Well, at least you took care of yourself.
older than I should have. Yeah.
I
and then
wonder
one-
if you have to wear
least
Depends
you're
sooner
prepared.
than you should.
I know. Be
Fuck
prepared.
you. Don't wish that on me. You'll probably go bald sooner than me. So.
Yeah, I probably will.
I'm okay
I'll
with
give you that.
But I'm going gray, dude.
Hey, that sucks. I'm going blonder.
Yeah, you
I
are
got
going lighter.
right in here. I'm getting grays.
You're getting the gray
It's
hairs.
called being married, kids. Don't do it.
Hey, I'll take the kid
Part
title
two.
for the rest of my life.
So back to the jewel. I love the jewel. All I'm saying is if it gets-
just ridiculous.
If it gets to the point where you're like, this is too much.
I never feel that way. That's the problem.
I do though.
He does.
I
don't.
get-
Okay.
I'm like I'm sold. I don't smell like smoke.
In the
like,
higher-
I'm good in the corporate environment. Like,
That's
I'm
true.
good.
That's 100% true. The embarrassment,
Yeah, the smell.
I don't smoke factor is
yeah,
great.
It's huge.
In the hierarchy, I smoke
yeah.
the most. He smokes the second. I'm sure you smoke the third.
yeah.
You guys might compete a little bit.
I think during the day I end up smoking more than
Well,
she does,
because I
but when we're both
can.
together,
oh yeah, if I'm at
I mean, like literally,
she
like
can't.
I'm like
if I'm at
hard
an
on the
office job,
computer.
it's only when I
Yeah.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's what she does basically. When
it's
you, or
yeah.
take a break.
I mean, yeah, we're talking like I'll probably like actually get to vape Monday through Friday in the morning on the drive there. Lunch break for 30 minutes and then like when I leave, but that's not because I can't, that's because I'm like so thrown into like finance and just like running numbers that like I can't.
Right.
Don't have the time
There's
to really
so
try.
much stuff
Right.
to do.
See, and I work from home. I'm starting coffee
get the
company,
freedom.
all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
I do, and the problem is I just grab it and grab it.
Oh, I would.
And
Don't get me wrong.
I tell
totally
myself like,
would.
okay, at least go 10 minutes without grabbing it, and that's a challenge. So all
Yeah.
I'm saying is, if you ever get to the point where you're like, I'm done with Juul, I gotta have something refillable that will save me money and save me time.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
this.
you know
Yeah,
what's
but
so funny?
what is the name of that? Sorry to cut you off.
the Lost Vape Orion Q. I'll send it to you.
Okay, yeah. That's like a text worthy.
What's
Yes.
funny is they're the mint flavor's leaving.
I know.
That's
I've
what
run
she
it-
just
My
said.
heart
Like,
is-
why? That's menthol. That's
I don't
mint.
even know.
They have a menthol
because
flavor.
The government
Mint is
just
different
wanna
than
kill
menthol,
us
though.
everything.
Mint is different. Mint's better. Mint's
Right.
got a subtle
Cleaner.
sweetness.
Cleaner.
Because and it's kind of like what do they call that? It's like the Marlboro's like spearmint. I can't remember what they used to call it, but it's like a sweet. It's not quite
The
menthol.
Crush.
Yeah,
Camel
it's a
Crush.
No,
sweetness.
it's not Crush, but it was something else. It
I
was
like Camel
Marlboro.
Crushes.
Me too. That was my fave. I love
Marlboro
the Camel
Reds.
Crush.
You are
was
a
a cowboy
trash
killer.
garbage person, cowboy killer
was
with Marlboro
cowboy
Reds. I like
killers.
Newports. I'm a black
That's
person.
What
Yeah.
that's what I started
That's why
with.
you
was
rap.
Newports.
Hey, there's no hate at all. There's no malice in my heart. If that's what if that's what people like to smoke, that's what they like to smoke, and I like it too.
started with
All
that,
right.
so it's fair.
Well, nothing beats the good old American spirits.
Oh,
That
American
got us
Spirits
through
are good.
Atlanta and
That was
Nashville.
college days.
What
yeah.
happened was we were driving to Nashville. Any real podcast listener knows this story, so we'll be brief, and then we'll get back to theme parks for some fucking reason.
We'll try. We'll go to state parks.
State parks. What are you getting rid of?
The geysers.
We were driving to Atlanta. That was good. I'll give you that. And Zach, we were like, we're going to buy cigarettes because we're cool. Zach was you were probably,
I was in the throes of it at that point.
bro, you were probably at the oldest,
23.
barely 23. I was 21 or 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're always
We
one
were old enough to go to the bar because we went to that
Correct.
British bar.
We're always, yeah, we can't go into all that because we went into that one episode and it's just too deep.
Yeah.
You and I are always
Fucking hammered.
like 1.5 years older than each other,
Right.
essentially. We bought a pack of the yellow American Spirits because that's how we would say it. Like, oh, can I have the yellow pack? We didn't know what they were.
I don't know the difference of the 40 colors you offer, but I like the
And-
yellow one.
It's always the colors.
Yeah.
He had smoked a little bit before. This was my first cigarette. It was
That's
an
right.
American fucking Spirit, a hefty boy.
Burns for 20 minutes.
And I took like 3 hits. We're sitting in downtown Atlanta. That homeless guy came up to us like, yo, man, what the fuck is up? And
Just like that.
we're sitting there. McDonald's is probably a couple blocks down the street. And I remember sitting on some steps and I hit it. I had to lay back. Oh, my hat. So I got drunk as fuck off a cigarette. I was driving my mother's car, and I was like, Zach, you're gonna have to drive because there's no fucking way I can drive. And that's my first cigarette story.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And remember, we pulled off and we just camped out in Atlanta for no fucking reason for like
Yeah.
5 hours.
We saw this interpretive dance that happened in the middle of traffic. It wasn't like, oh, let's close off the street so we can do this little art thing. It was traffic going, meow, 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 meow.
and they're just.
This shirtless dude doing like this interpretive dance with this lady, like a bunch of people. It was
Yeah.
for Georgia State University, and they
Is
were.
that what it was?
Yes.
You found out?
Fuck
I don't
Well,
know.
no, they were right near there, so I assumed it.
Oh.
They were doing They could have gotten hit by traffic.
I'm pretty sure we heard a couple cars go, meh.
Yes, it
And
was
then
like
we almost had the hookup on some booger sugar at McDonald's.
a dude was selling us some coke, crack, weed, whatever you want.
Everyone in line had a chance.
It was crazy. Okay, so we did Busch Gardens. Or no, and then we did Magic Kingdom.
So now let's
wait. Just so we're
hold on,
clear,
hold on.
so the listeners are clear, I got rid of Jungle Cruise.
I'm going with Jungle Cruise, getting rid of it.
And I kept Splash Mountain.
I'm keeping Space.
You got rid of... Skye never did hers.
I never, because I mean, I'm not as big.
She's
into
not big
parks.
into Disney
Yeah.
on this. Just say your
mean,
favorite
like,
one.
You haven't been to Disney with
I've
him
been
that
to
much?
Disney.
we go a lot, but we
go,
can't ride everything because the waits are so
Yeah,
long.
and
That's
We
true.
like to
Okay, so
chill.
just based on your knowledge.
We go for
It
the
doesn't
party.
matter.
And like, what park are we talking about?
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom. I mean, okay, this is not a.
We
ride.
rode Splash Mountain.
You do whatever
okay,
you want to
can
do.
I tell you my favorite thing? Actually,
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a girl
yeah.
And I absolutely love this part of Magic Kingdom. Yes, Magic Kingdom.
Fantasyland.
They do Bippity Boppity Boop, which is my favorite.
Oh, when they
Wait.
deck out the little kids in like a fairy.
Okay.
Is that a
Because-
ride?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's an
Like a
experience.
moment in time.
Okay, that's
Alright,
fine.
No, I know what she's talking about.
Okay, so if you like to go to music festivals and you like glitter, you have this moment where you can go underneath.
The castle, Cinderella's castle.
Cinderella's castle, and they'll be like,
Oh.
"Make any wish you want," and then they go bippity boppity boop, and they throw glitter on you, and you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I literally blew her mind one day. I'm like, "You want some glitter?" She's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Come with
Yes.
me. Let's go to the castle."
It's
and
the
I'm like,
cutest thing
"Hey,"
ever.
she'd like some glitter, and she's like, "Okay, if you want to make a butter, beat a butter, bibbity boppity."
And they
boo."
just throw it on you. It's like if you're getting ears at a festival.
That's fucking
It's
hilarious.
the coolest thing ever.
So
honestly. I
she
love
got
it.
glitterfied. So yeah, that's
I'll
good.
take that as your favorite moment.
Yeah,
that's acceptable.
my favorite moment.
Now,
It's at the Cinderella Castle.
now either a moment or attraction,
Yeah.
counting the Hall of Presidents.
It was huge.
Listen, I love Disney World. He's a great man.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right.
No, she's got to pick a get rid of.
No, she doesn't know the rides.
I mean, barely. Like, we don't really ride rides.
Then
when we go
get
there.
rid of something there.
no, pick
Okay.
Splash. You
no,
rode
no,
Splash
shut up,
Mountain.
shut up.
I
She
mean,
picks it.
No,
you
but
get rid of what
I like the space, but I mean, is that even the same?
Did
Like,
we ride Space Mountain?
Yeah, we did Space Mountain because we were like, we thought we were going to get our heads cut off.
Oh yeah, you're
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
One thing
So I
at
like that one.
one thing at Magic Kingdom that you're like, I could do without that. Even if it's a restaurant. Whatever, anything. Free reign.
I mean,
The entrance booth.
I would say I'd get rid of probably like the princess waits. Like,
Okay, yeah,
'cause that's
princess
like
meetup.
kind of a pain in the butt.
Oh, like waiting to meet
Say
with them.
ass.
Okay, thank you. I mean, we've been talking about everything else, but
Wait, the princess waits like to meet with them.
yeah, because
Yeah.
like in the past, I wanted to be like, oh, I want to meet Ariel, and it's like this is ridiculous.
And they're
Yeah,
always
now it's like
We're
40
meeting-
minutes.
Yeah, especially
And
when you become an adult and you're like, okay, let's be real.
And
now,
imagine
like,
this. You're waiting.
It's not even really them.
Like, I just wanted to get a picture. But
Let's
like,
say
that's cool.
Ariel's your favorite
Which it
Disney
is,
princess.
yeah.
You wait so long and then you get like a bootleg ass Ariel. You're like,
Yeah.
who are you? It's
Like,
like
you need
and
to
listen,
be
as
on,
someone
girl.
who sees them all the time,
so
it happens
I
all the
agree
time.
with that.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
they
It's like waits for the characters are kind of like,
Unless they're in a suit, they maintain
deal.
the look.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
But yeah, no, the real ones, like the last Cinderella I saw, I was like, you look
like
you
Since
don't
when
look
was
like
Cinderella a
Look at you.
brunette?
I know. I was like, what the hell is this?
All right. Next part. You pick.
Let's do Animal Kingdom.
yes, okay.
If you don't keep. Is Safari, are we keeping it or are we just like, I mean, duh.
I mean, I haven't done safaris. I don't
You
think
haven't
I've
taken her on the safari?
No, we did do safari.
We did Safari.
We did safari. My bad.
We've done everything Animal Kingdom.
I think we have.
Okay. We've done Everest. We've done Flight of Passage. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you know it better than I do. I
So
just
number
go up and I'm
one.
like, oh, let's have fun.
Avatar Flight of Passage.
Never
number
did
one.
it. Never did it.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
It's
good.
not included. That can't be yours.
okay. All right. Then Safari.
You're keeping it.
Keeping it. The one that's got to go?
I know what you're going to say, and I'm upset about it. Say it.
Shit, I don't. Hold on.
I thought you were going to say Bug's Life.
No, that's gold.
That's what I haven't done, but I want
I
to.
love hearing all the kids scream.
Oh, my God.
When-
I was
when-
that kid.
Yeah, when the wasp starts stinging you in the back,
And
and
the-
all the kids and those spiders drop down, they're like, "Yeah!"
And the
you're
rats
just like,
the rats that run by your feet.
yeah, and you're like, oh, Yeah.
That
It's like in unison. Every kid freaks out.
Bugs Life terrified me as a 4 to 5 year old.
Oh yeah, it still does. It's maintaining its integrity.
Good. I've done Bugs Life since, and I was like, fuck this shit. But as
I
a
get rid of,
5-year-old, I was terrified. Okay, so we're keeping Bugs Life.
I'm
Good.
getting rid of Cali River Rapids.
Fuck, I gotta agree.
That ride blows. That's worse than Bluto's.
It's 2 seconds long.
It's 2 seconds
It's
long.
literally
and
2 seconds long.
There's a chance you don't get one iota of H2O on you.
I'd prefer that.
Well, I don't. It's a water
Regardless,
ride.
it's too big of a risk for not a big enough reward.
Exactly.
Let's say
Okay,
that.
whatever. Well, for me, it's too little and hardly any risk, and that's nothing what I signed up for.
I can accept that.
All
Okay,
right.
what about they do the fire poi performance?
Oh, and The Lion King.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
haven't-
poi snob, though.
That's because I'm a poi snob.
The Lion King is dope.
I love fire poi.
Explain poi for those who don't know what it is.
Okay, so poi is very much into the music festival scene. It's artist performance. It's amazing. I mean, I don't know how.
What
else
is it? What do you do?
I mean, you have basically you have two things, like strings attached to your hands, and you spin, and there's balls nonetheless. Like
Whoa!
you have balls attached to your
spheres.
You got balls on fire.
Let's go ahead and say spheres.
You got balls on fire. But then you have LEDs. Like it's a big thing.
So
But
it's
apparently at Animal Kingdom, they have a performance that I have yet to go to, but I really want
The
to.
Lion
but the
King.
line is
And
so
it actually, I
long.
think, is a staff.
It's a staff.
I think.
Oh, but I think they actually do fire poi.
What performance?
I think they do. I mean, that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true because I have not done it.
We'll look into it.
Yeah,
I can't
guess
remember.
That's my job.
What? No.
She's-
supposed to be
listen,
looking
Put it this
up-
way.
listen.
Poing. Hold on. Let me help her with this.
Okay.
Poing is very much an art form that relies heavily on gravity and physics.
It's kind of like yoga.
It's very much on planes. You have
Yeah.
different
Whoa,
planes.
I've
Yeah,
never-
it's
yoga.
very mathematical in a sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I always just was like, Skye's spinning some shit.
No, it's all about gravity
But
and
that's
moving
my
momentum.
that's me
that's
being
okay.
naive.
That's fair enough. Like you have to
It's-
learn a lot of tricks.
it's
Like you have
literally-
like 3 beats and backwards 3 beats, and then
It's
like,
controlling
the-
momentum.
Yeah,
Is what it is.
Let's talk about how, other than when kids getting hurt posted our one video, which got like thousands of views, which we're grateful for, our video with like the most views was Skye spinning her fucking fire poi.
Exactly. 'cause
Which was
it's
a
Marvel.
moment in my life that I'm super stoked
I
about.
mean,
That was the first time spinning fire.
Yeah, it's not the last. I
now
love
Hell
next,
no.
next
I
time you got to
loved it.
pick your own song and you
Yeah.
just do your own routine. I mean, I know you did your routine, but Zach
But
told me
it's
that
not
wasn't your
even.
song.
I mean, and it wasn't even my routine because like I was playing it safe, like straight up. Like it was the first time I ever
That's
had.
fucking
like,
nerve wracking, dude. You
Yeah,
can catch
dude,
on fire.
And not only that, it was in front of the band, like right in front of the band, in front of an entire
And she was the only one
crowd.
spinning something at that
Like
time.
I was basically performing, and I had to do it in fire. Like it wasn't like, oh, in our backyard, like let's just have fun and like light some shit on fire. No, it was like in front of a crowd, in front of a stage. Like my backwards 3 beat was so off, but I was like, I don't even care. Like this is a moment in time that I've been wanting for like 2 years.
We need to have a segment like where just Skye
It was so
nerds
cool.
the fuck out, and I mean nerds in the most respectful way
That's
on
okay.
poi. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh, I
you're
nerd
just
on her
like,
all the
let's
time about
dissect
planes.
fucking poi.
Poi is
You need to
so
make like
fun.
fucking poi videos,
I
dude.
know, that's
I've
what
been
he keeps
telling her
saying,
that.
and I need to do it. I just
She's got
don't.
enough.
Is there anybody on YouTube who's doing that?
Yeah.
There's
a
a
few.
ton of
Fuck 'em.
people. I mean,
But
that's
fuck them.
The good news is
And that's
she's
okay.
good
I
enough to
mean-
compete with videos, though.
Yeah, I feel like
I'll produce the videos.
Well, and the thing is that it's like almost like people. There are very technical people, and there are people who have flow. I feel like I'm someone who has flow. So like I can take what I know and then I can actually put my routine into it where I'm dancing and I'm throwing down and I'm like, okay, come at me, you know?
Right.
But then there are people who are very technical. where
Eh.
they're exactly. It's like you're very talented.
You're a robot.
But you're a robot, you know?
No hate.
But it's like I respect it because it's very mathematical.
They're
and
good
it's
at
very
it, yeah.
technical. But if you can take a limited amount of like, okay, you have X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, and then be able to like drop and like
Put your original Skye,
Yeah.
something nobody else could do.
with fire.
Exactly. Oh my God, that
Right.
terrified
It's the best
me. To
thing
be
in the
honest,
world, dude. And the sound of fire, like literally when I was spinning it,
fuck
it was
that.
like.
Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
And I was wearing polyester, like I was wearing.
Jesus, Skye.
I didn't
Found
know
out later that was bad.
That was like I posted
Oh,
it on
shit.
a Poi chat. Yeah, I didn't even know. I was my first time. I posted on a Poi chat, and then they were like, "You're awesome, blah blah blah." But like, just
Never
remember.
wear polyester.
Don't you dare wear polyester.
Yeah, and I was like, "My bad." I was.
That's
in the
fucking
throes of it.
hilarious.
Yeah, but they were like, they.
Well, it's
taught me a
crazy
lot of
because remember
stuff, which
afterwards
was
you had
cool.
the marks on your skin.
I did. I had black marks
From the clothing.
from my clothing. I
Yeah.
didn't have burn marks, but I had black. Like, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not bruised. Like, I don't hurt." But then it went
Wow.
away in a week, so it wasn't terrible, you know, because
Yeah,
there's one
the
part
heat
in
was
that
making the
video
clothing like
Yeah.
react somehow.
That's crazy.
where the fire comes back and it hits because I'm doing it backwards, like weave. And
It's
it
coming
goes-
closer than inches.
Yeah, but I was like, "Fuck that! I'm still gonna spin it." Like even if I caught it, like even if it just came, even if it like came even super close, I'd still just like throw it fast enough and hope to God like I didn't catch on fire.
That's shit I'm not gonna do.
Oh
okay,
my God, it's
so
so awesome.
you're getting rid of
All right,
the
yeah.
bootleg ass, bullshit ass,
Meet the princess when it's not necessary.
yeah, and wanna be poi.
And what?
No, she's keeping that.
She's keeping the
At
poi.
Oh
Animal
yeah, I'm
Kingdom.
keeping the boy, 100%.
She's
Gotta
yeah,
rep.
What's she getting
Yeah.
rid of?
the princesses.
I
No, that
either-
was that's Magic Kingdom. We're in Animal Kingdom.
We're in Animal Kingdom, which is the poi. We're keeping.
She's
the poi,
keeping the poi.
And we're getting.
What did I get rid
like-
of?
You got rid of
Yeah.
I didn't get rid of
Cali
anything.
River Rapids with me.
Right. Okay, so we're just left to what you can take or leave. Doesn't have to be like a ride, just whatever.
At Animal Kingdom. The worst thing
The worst thing
that you don't like.
out of like your two options, or
And
just
out
like
of
No,
whatever,
no, no,
at
out of
anything there.
anything. Anything you want. Your experience with the Animal Kingdom, be like, fuck this shit.
the expensive food. Can I do that?
Okay.
Deal.
I get my
'Cause
pizza and my salad. Thank
put
you.
I mean,
that
she really likes the park.
Across
I do,
the
that's
fucking
my
That's on
board.
all the
favorite
ones.
part. That's my favorite part.
All right.
Deal. That's
yeah,
fair. That's
the
100%
expensive
fair.
food is ridiculous.
Moving on to
We got two more. Epcot. You can thank the Phoenicians.
I love
I love
Spaceship
that
Earth.
ride. Yes.
All right. I
love
keep.
that ride.
You know what's so funny? The
You
older
ever
I
get boogers
get.
that itch?
Huh?
You get boogers that itch you?
Sometimes.
I'm itching my nose, and I feel like everyone in the comments is going to be like, he's on
No,
coke.
it's like welcome to a septum. It happens every day in my life.
Damn, true. Okay.
I keep. Believe it or not, my number one is Spaceship Earth.
It is Epcot.
It is. It's Epcot. I like it.
I'm not, for the sake of being different, I'm not going to say, yeah, I keep that too.
I almost picked Soarin', but I like Spaceship Earth more, I think.
I do like Spaceship Earth more than Soarin', but I'm not going to keep either for the sake of...
They ruined Test Track with the new theming.
Don't talk to me about that right now, because we're on things we'll keep. So, is the Vikings...
No, it's Frozen.
It's Frozen now,
It's
but
done.
is it still a ride?
Yeah.
Frozen's still right. I did ride that.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. The line kind of stinks.
You go
but
backwards at one point.
I did
And now
like the
that
Frozen ride. Not
Now
the
that Frozen
performance.
2 is out, forget about it.
I know. It's going to be crazy.
Okay, so I've got a different thing for Epcot too in a minute. But for now, the ride I will keep at Epcot the ride I will keep. Start naming off different rides at Epcot.
Mission Space.
I thought about
Nah,
I'm going to
fucking
keep Mission
hate it.
Space.
That's the one I'm axing. I'm axing Mission Space, bro. I can't do it.
The green or the orange?
both.
It's hard.
Fuck them
both.
both.
Of them. Oh my goodness.
They say don't close your eyes, and I was like, nah, fuck them. I'll close my eyes. Made it worse.
Of course
It's
it
intense.
did.
Yeah.
So you didn't listen to them. So you can't axe it because you didn't follow the directions. You're like the dude who goes on Hulk and has a heart attack because you didn't listen to don't go on this ride if you have heart conditions.
That's not the same.
It's the exact same.
That's who actually died. Someone died on Mission Space. That's why.
Someone died
Green-
on Hulk.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Someone threw a penny.
No.
Off the
no,
ride,
no, no,
and they
that's-
lost their
no, no,
eye.
No, 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 no. That you're talking to me about Universal, my domain.
Who died on Hulk? Look it up.
Someone died on Hulk.
Did they
Sky's
come back to the
Sky's
station?
looking it up.
Did they
Shush.
come back to
I'm
the
trying. I'm
station
looking it
dead?
up.
Sky is looking it up.
The first thing is Marvel has killed off the Hulk man. But that's not.
Somebody died on Hulk from heart complications. Did they come back dead? I don't know. However, somebody on Dueling Dragons, I cannot claim they died.
But they got clipped by the legs.
Let me finish a goddamn motherfucking piss-ass sentence.
Piss ass.
They got thrown a penny.
Right
That's
to
an
their
awful
donkeys.
sentence. A penny got thrown
my
at their
God.
eye.
Oh my god! They
Can we talk
lost
That's
about-
why the
okay.
dragons don't duel anymore.
Can we talk about the best thing about Epcot, please?
What's the Hulk verdict?
Well, I'm working on it.
Somebody died on Hulk. Before anything,
I don't believe it.
I need to know, dude.
It's all about like Avengers killing off the Hulk. I'm like,
Heart
thanks so much.
attack
Google.
on
Hulk roller coaster.
Hulk
There we go.
roller
would probably been a better
coaster.
search. There we go.
And I
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
It's not dead air.
It's September 23rd,
2003. A 30. Read it with me. A 34-year-old
34-year-old
Godiva
woman.
sales manager.
Wow, you guys,
Okay,
like, are you guys fucking 2 years old?
Totally different.
It's like a reading class for
Either
intensive
way,
reading.
either way, somebody died on
Mrs.
Hulk
Heron.
Yeah, right?
from Jensen Beach, Florida.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it was
I rest
Jensen
my
Beach,
case.
Florida.
You don't
Suffered
rest
a
your
heart
case.
attack.
You lose.
It's fine.
You lost your case.
That's
you
fine.
don't rest it when you lose.
That's fine. I lose.
Deal.
All right.
What were we talking
But
about?
we're back at
Epcot.
Universal and we're at Epcot.
We're in
Okay,
Epcot.
so Epcot
Pick your fucking ride.
that I'm keeping.
Best,
Yes.
Okay, so what's the best thing at Epcot? Can we all
You say it. You say it.
drinking around the world?
Oh, yeah, duh.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we all just be obnoxious about that and say the truth?
Yep,
Yes.
Food and Wine Fest.
Yes,
I
it's
w-
so
I was-
great.
I
And
was-
you can get beers all around the world.
I was in a
It's
place
so
where I was
amazing.
told I wasn't allowed to drink, so I
Well,
can't.
I've been there too.
Who
It's
told you that,
okay.
Jesus?
Yes. He came down
God.
and was like, "Hey, bruh, chill out." Now
And you were like, "You right, bruh." And then fast forward, you're like,
we're,
"Nah, bruh."
We're yeah.
I got you.
So
I got you.
I don't know what the
my
hell you guys are talking
favorite
about.
ride. You don't need to. My
I feel-
favorite.
Never mind.
My favorite
Cheers.
ride at Universal is. Oh God.
What is this?
Figment. Figment's
That
the
ride
dragon.
is the fucking pits, bro. I hope that bitch breaks and never gets repaired.
Whoa, that's vulgar. My autistic cousin went on that and had a really good time. Do
Don't
you
care.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
Okay. It's not Soarin', but I love Soarin'. It's not Spaceship Earth.
There's
because-
literally like 5 to choose from.
because
this isn't
you
rocket
picked it.
science. We have to go through all of them.
my favorite is Spaceship Earth.
Okay. Axe one.
Test motherfucking track.
The hell's wrong with you?
Because I can go 60 miles an hour with my windows down on the interstate in my Toyota Camry.
You can't do it on Disney property.
Yes, I can!
Not legally.
You're right about that.
Mission Space is axed for me.
Mission Space was revolutionary for its time.
But it's Gary Sinise. As soon as they took him out, done.
he's done?
Yeah, it's some other chick. Gary Sinise is
Are
not
you
a part of the
joking?
ride
Gary
anymore.
Sinise isn't a part of that ride anymore.
He held the veterans and they said no.
You need to...
I don't know if that's the reason, but I'm just making shit up at this point. But it literally, they
There's
axed
no more
him.
Gary Sinise.
No
You're
more
for real.
Gary Sinise.
That changes my answer to still being test track.
Okay. Skye?
I haven't rode any rides at Epcot.
Yeah, you have. We rode Spaceship Earth together.
The
And
ball,
we rode
the
Mission
golf
Space.
ball.
And I almost puked and we rode Soarin'.
The one that I liked Soarin' a lot.
I feel like that's your pick.
yeah,
Soarin's
I
a keep?
Soarin's a
loved
keep.
I agree with that.
Soarin'
And then
was
just
super
go ahead and
cool.
just join my team and ditch
No,
Mission
no,
Space.
no.
Well,
Space.
Mission Space is nice, but it really does make you feel like you're gonna vomit. And you're not actually on a roller coaster, so it's like
Yeah, you're in a.
So we're ditching that one.
right into
The
the,
only-
I get to use a cop-out card once, and I'm
Yeah.
using it right now. She's
well,
on my
fine.
team.
Call a
The only
friend.
reason
Call a
I
girlfriend.
will
Got you.
concede on Mission Space is that they got rid of Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump, Gary Sinise.
Okay,
The fact that they got rid of him, why is there even a ride anymore?
I know. All right,
But fuck Test Track. Let's talk about that.
I like Test Track.
Test Track sucks.
I never
What?
wrote it.
It's not.
Don't. Hey, Skye, do you want to ride Test Track? Go in your car
Yeah.
and go on the Florida Turnpike and go 65 miles an hour. You've ridden Test Track.
It's that lame.
It's that
Don't
lame.
don't listen to this bullshit.
Are you kidding me?
No, don't
So what
listen.
do you like about Trash Track? I just haven't wrote it, so I don't know.
Here, first off, let me just say
I
this.
don't want to hear it.
I'm more in tune with the ride than this fuck is.
Okay.
And first off,
I've ridden the Tron Test Track where you create your car that makes no difference, and everybody who's anybody makes a car that's 0% eco-friendly.
Which, by the way, Tron is coming to Disney.
yes, it is at Magic Kingdom.
The
new
Ellen
roller
ride.
coaster.
It's so amazing.
Oh, I missed the Ellen ride. That was a good ride. They should have
Yeah.
kept that. Yep. No, Test Track. It's like you're in a testing facility for a car going into production.
Okay.
That was the old theming.
Okay.
And you had to do like all these different tests. It was kind of cool. Then all of a sudden you're about to launch through a door for the crash test, but the last second it opens. You drive through and you do this huge lap going 65 miles an hour. Outdoors on a bank turn. They rethemed the ride. It's all
Okay.
futuristic. It's almost Tron-like.
Ah.
And it's modern, which is what I don't like about it. If they should have kept it the way it was before, but
It was
they
like dirt track style.
like it's like
I'll
like
agree with
cobblestone.
that.
That'd be
I'll
cool.
agree with
They
that.
should
but
have kept
still,
it how it used to be.
Yeah.
Still, they hype it up like you're about to go at speeds that no human has ever reached before.
That they don't do that at all.
They do.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
They hype it up like you're about to do the craziest shit of your life, and
well, a semi does almost hit you. To be fair.
bruh, when you are 9 years old and you see 65 miles per hour, whoa!
Exactly.
you
So
are-
can we not give credit to some 9-year-olds who might
I'm
like the ride?
26.
Yeah, and you. Okay, your point.
I live with my parents.
All right.
Fair
Fuck this.
enough.
I'm done with Epcot.
Okay, so I'm
I get
eliminating
your
Test
feelings.
Track. I'm keeping Spaceship Earth. You are keeping Spaceship Earth and eliminating
Mission Space.
Mission Space, and you are keeping
Soarin' and
Soarin'.
eliminating
Soarin'.
Mission Space.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the boyfriend girlfriend bias right there. That
I
really,
told you I got a
Don't
free
care.
cop out.
is
The legit.
that's the dark spot of this pod. That's the
Yeah.
the smear on this podcast. I'm
That's
just gonna
really
say.
tough to really say.
Because we bond and we like the same shit.
You take that back.
I feel ganged up on
little
and attacked.
Okay, that's fine. Now,
Wow.
Hollywood
I feel that way.
Studios.
Oh
Last
my
one.
God, get rid of everything.
The last one. Do you even know what they've done with the
We
joint?
haven't done Animal Kingdom.
We did.
Kali
What did
River
you do,
Rapids.
Animal
I got
Yes.
rid of
All
it.
right. Hollywood Studios is the last one.
Hollywood Studios, yeah.
All
I've
right.
not been on the new Toy Story, but
I've already been thinking about all my options already, so I know what I'm keeping.
Oh, you are so smart, aren't you?
I am.
I'm keeping.
You go first then. Let's see.
No.
All right, I'll go first.
Is American Idol still a thing? Is Star Wars still a thing?
Star
That's
Wars is a new thing.
That is a
Okay, the
big
old
thing.
Star Wars.
Star
though.
Tours still is there. Yes. That ride sucks.
I don't even know if I want to warrant that to get rid of because it
Have
should
you been
already
to
be
Have
gone.
you been to the new Star Wars though?
No.
I'm on house arrest, Skye.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, the ride I'm keeping,
JK.
Tower of Terror.
God, yes.
Tower of Terror is my keep out of all of them.
Now, what do you think about L.A. making Tower of Terror Guardians of the motherfucking Galaxy?
I think that's awesome.
They're doing that
Okay.
at Epcot. You don't know?
Oh,
That's
for
what
Ellen, yeah.
Ellen's is going to be
That I
Guardians
can
of the
understand.
Galaxy.
I would not replace Tower. I would give Guardians of the Galaxy
A new thing.
I would not take Tower of Terror to create it. However, I do know that Disney's or California's Disneyland is like 10 times smaller.
It is.
than ours.
Yeah, but apparently they have way more things ahead of us.
That's true, but we are still. Let's all agree to this. Florida is the superior Disneyland.
Oh, for sure.
Across the board.
And it's called Disney
Korea.
World. But
Disney,
yes,
that's why we're called the world.
you're wrong.
You're wrong.
It's not called Disneyland.
I said that.
Ours is superior
Because
but,
it's Disney World.
Because it's world.
Because it's world.
Because I said world and you said land.
And there's Disney Paris and there's Disney Shanghai.
And you said they were both world, and I said they were land, and you were. I mean,
Now you're making shit up.
okay.
Okay. So yes, Florida is the most sought after location.
But listen, real quick, those orcas were stolen from the ocean.
True fact. I was just like putting shit out there. I have no idea.
We win.
Hollywood Studios. I don't give a fuck about orcas right now.
Wow.
Right now in this moment.
Okay.
I can only give a fuck about so many things in one moment at a time.
Okay.
And in this moment, I give a fuck about the debate of Hollywood Studios.
All right.
Deal.
So, proceed.
Give me, because you are.
I gotta put this to bed.
You will put it to bed, and you are also our Disney World
Connoisseur.
connoisseur and liaison. Give me the current status right now, today. I could walk to it right now of the Muppets.
Trash.
No. Is it open? God damn it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's open.
Thank you for your opinion. I wanted your facts. So the Muppets is open, and you think it's trash. Give me the current status, not opinion, of Lights, Camera, Action.
Closed.
Wow.
The Chinese theater?
No. Lights, Camera, Action. Lights, Camera, Back Scenes, Action.
Which was in the Chinese theater replica.
No. You're thinking that's the Great Movie Ride.
Oh, you're right. That's the Great Movie Ride.
Which should never have been closed.
And it's closed. Lights, camera, action, closed.
And the Great Movie Ride.
Both
which
closed.
is devastating.
Yes.
I enjoyed the Great Movie
They're
Ride.
putting something new there.
That's dumb.
All right. So,
Even though the Great Movie Ride kind of sucked.
okay.
Yeah, see? It's Casablanca.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. However, they closed it anyways. They didn't close it by choice. They closed it because of the streaming wars.
Right.
So, okay. American Idol's irrelevant. Muppets, I'm not even going to count. It's irrelevant.
American Idol doesn't exist anymore either. It's the Disney Junior Dance Party.
That's gay.
It is.
I don't mean to say gay.
But
it's
you do.
irrelevant. It's dumb. I don't mean to equivocate gay and dumb. I'm saying I
But
don't.
you did.
I American Idol doesn't exist
It's
anymore.
not cool.
It's not there anymore.
It
But-
doesn't exist.
But gay people are. So, and I love them, but I'm not gay. So,
What are you?
maybe. So, what I am going to keep is not the Rip Ride Rocket, because Rip Ride Rocket is on
that
the way out.
Universal.
Studios.
I mean, the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, Aerosmith.
There you go.
Aerosmith.
That was my first big roller coaster. I almost cried.
That's a good ride.
It is.
No loops.
It goes upside down 3
No, it
times.
doesn't.
Yes, it does. I'll
It's
bet
fast.
I'll bet my life on this.
I will bet $100.
Oh,
sure you
do
wanna do this?
it.
Yes.
Do it.
You
Do
sure
it.
you wanna do this?
All right, everybody live. You're seeing
For the
this.
podcast, yes, but when it actually comes to it, I'm not
Rock
going to
and
pay.
roller coaster
He's going to
goes
pay.
upside down.
I'm not going to pay you money, but for the podcast,
Then I'm not. No.
No,
Shake
he
my
has
hand.
to.
This is real.
Okay, I'll bet,
Bet something that you can give me because you are so certain that it doesn't go upside down.
Give us a mic. Give us a mic.
a microphone.
A microphone.
Oh, sold.
Look it up.
No, not right
Nope.
now.
No, we're gonna. They want to see this. Look
All right,
it up.
what do we got? What do we got? What do we
Does
got?
rock
Does
and
the
roller
rock and
coaster
roller-
Let's see
go upside
what
down?
we do. All right. Well, you guys gotta keep enjoying.
I had
the
my
moment.
fingers crossed.
Jesus.
That's bullshit.
Take it back. Take
That's
it back.
bullshit.
Okay. Anyways,
Listen, who
that's
I am.
irrelevant, really.
Carry on.
It's not the rock and roll.
Find the answer.
I'm working
She's looking
on
on it. She's our producer.
Please. Yeah. and
Because the rock and roller coaster is no longer. They will be getting rid of it. That's been the
That is
scuttlebutt
Disneyland.
world.
Disneyland Anaheim
There-
has converted their rock and roller coaster to a Guardians of the Galaxy theme.
So each Disney entity, each Disney park is taking a separate ride and converting it to something Guardians of the Galaxy.
So what does
No.
inversions mean?
Upside down.
No.
Yes, it does.
I'm going to Google the definition of inversions.
God, you're so
All right.
fucked.
So would you like to hear what
no,
this
no.
says?
Inversion.
According to Disney Hollywood Studios, this is the Rock and Roller Coaster opened, blah, and it has 3 inversions,
Thank
2
you very much.
rollover loops, and 1 corkscrew.
That doesn't mean anything
That means
because
everything.
the definition of inversion is
Yes.
the action of inverting something or the state of being inverted. So
You dumb fuck.
Well,
Look,
we have
look
3
at this.
inversions
Look,
and
you're
2
sitting here,
rollovers.
invert it. You're now upside down.
or possibly you could invert if you're
You lost.
If you're going like this.
No,
and this
I
is the
admitted I
top,
lost earlier. Admit you lost now.
Okay.
Inverting
alright.
something could be a 360.
But what was the deal? Okay, so what did you have? What were you?
I said the
defending?
rock and roller coaster does not go upside down.
What is a
This
loop
at
cause?
least says that it has 2 rollover.
What is a
loops
rollover?
And 1 corkscrew.
What is
Corkscrew.
a corkscrew? A corkscrew is what you open
Oh.
a bottle of wine with.
Here we go.
That's
When I
corkscrew.
open wine, I don't turn it on its
Upside
head
down.
because that would spill all the wine
But it
out.
does say 2 rollovers.
Rollover is like when a dog rolls over in 3 dimensions.
Means
It's
their head
still
is on the ground.
Here you go.
Their head is still in space.
Here we go. I just typed in roller coaster corkscrew,
All right, what do we got?
and
What
I'm
do we
going to
got?
show you visual evidence of what that looks like.
Getting a
Okay.
mic. We're getting a mic.
I can't open the page because I have no connection.
Oh, well, that's a shame. So let's move on to what we think we should get rid of at Hollywood Studios.
All right. What are we gonna get rid of?
Okay.
Lost.
I didn't lose. I never lose. So, what did we decide? What did I decide we will keep? I'm gonna get a headache.
Take them off.
To me, that looks like a turn that.
What is that? Are they not
me, it
upside?
looks
Are they
like-
not upside down?
It looks like the Daytona
All right.
500.
Can I put it out there, listeners? What is a rollover in a roller coaster?
That's where it all comes down to.
That's
is the
what we need to know.
listeners.
What is a rollover?
I
'Cause
win. There's no
two-
argument here.
Yeah, there's 2 rollovers.
Hey, question
in a
for you.
roller coaster. What would
She's
that
explaining it.
be? So what would that be? We're gonna ask the listeners what 2 rollovers.
You guys are out of your league on
rollovers
this.
Is a
and a roller
rollover
coaster would
upside
be.
down? I'm gonna clip this
Yeah.
and make it an Instagram thing.
I can literally name you the inversions, specifically their names on the Hulk. The first inversion
We're
is
not
a barrel
talking about
roll,
the Hulk.
But what I'm saying to you
It's
is
different.
inversions are universal
Rock
to
and
all these
roller
rides.
coaster.
Now, let me ask you, would you say the Hulk goes upside down?
The Hulk has a loop.
Does it go upside down?
The Hulk has a loop.
Does
which,
it go upside down?
The Hulk has a loop which makes you go upside down.
Okay.
It does not invert
Rock
itself.
and Roller Coaster's first inversion is a loop.
It apparently has.
She didn't read that.
Yes, I did.
You
It
didn't
has
read,
a
you didn't-
loop.
Did you read the word loop?
I did twice.
I didn't
so
hear
we
it.
have.
It's a loop.
It's a thrill ride with a high-speed launch of 0 to 60 miles per hour,
Okay.
2.8 seconds, 3 inversions, 2 rollover loops, and 1 corkscrew.
But I need to see a further definition of the word rollover loop.
All right, you know what? No,
because-
I already have it settled.
Yeah.
Rock
Why
and
don't we
Roller
handle
Coaster.
this? Why don't we handle this off air, Zachary?
Rock and
How
Roller
about
Coaster
does
with
Rock
the lights
and Roller
on.
Coaster go upside down?
The thing is,
Topsy-turvy is what I see.
Well,
upside down, topsy-turvy,
topsy-turvy
inside
means a
out,
lot of things
you
in my
name it.
world. The thing
Gotta love
is,
vlogs.
I dropped my vape. It
Gotcha.
inverted onto the ground.
Oh, I thought you literally did. Or did
I
you?
did do it. So I'm going to get my inverted vape, which is on the ground.
Get it.
Because it went one direction, like the band,
One
like Harry
direction.
Styles.
There you go. That's it with the lights on.
That could be photoshopped.
You've lost. It's over.
We'll let the commenters decide. Moving on.
It's a shame.
Moving on. I keep all my microphones, and we're moving on.
What? Time?
Time.
5:08.
Okay, we'll finish this.
5:09.
We'll finish this, then we'll move on to the end. I'm keeping
I have a present.
Tower of Terror.
That's what I'm keeping.
What are we getting rid of?
I'm getting rid of Star Tours.
I want to get rid of Star Tours. However, I'm going to get rid of Star Tours. Skye, your Hollywood Studios knowledge, anything.
Jesus.
He can't save you now.
I know. Take the wheel. I would say things that I want to save or get rid of.
Keep and get rid of, yes.
Okay, so I have not done the rock and roller coaster, but
Well, it doesn't go upside down, so I don't know why you would.
so therefore I have no judgment. But I like the what is it, the Haunted Mansion?
That you're
Nope.
at a different part.
God damn it.
Hold on. I'll
God
help you.
damn it.
Here's your options.
Okay.
Do say.
You're probably thinking of the Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, whatever. Same
That's an
difference.
ultimate keep.
Like
Tower
the
of
same
Terror, Rock and
difference,
Roller
yeah.
Coaster, Star Tours, Toy Story rides.
Okay, the only thing I've ever rode there, I think, would
Is
be
Tower of
the
Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Which I loved because I just like haunted shit anyways.
Deal.
So like, please, that would be great.
You're keeping it.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So the one experience from Hollywood Studios, whether it's the entrance gate.
Or Indiana fucking Jones.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Or the new, can we just do like a little like a meandering through?
Yes.
All right, so the new Star Wars Meandering is amazing.
Okay.
You go through the little marketplace, which is so cool. And like, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm gonna be the first one to say
Me
it.
too.
Like like the new stuff, cool. Never really threw down on it before. Like that's totally fine. But walking through it, like they did a really good job. We went
it-
like late as fuck one night, and like it was super
dope.
cool.
Did it make you kind of a fan? Like, you're like, this is dope? Okay.
Yeah, and then they had like okay, so I know that like I talked about not liking the princesses before because you have to like go up and like do a sign up thing and like whatever, and it's kind of lame. Here, they have people doing like reenactments where you have like the rebels, apparently is what they're called. Like it sounds terrible, I don't know that, but like
You're right.
But yeah, they have like the rebels, and then they have like the stormtroopers, and it's very like immersive, you know. And then they have this big ass like
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon, and it's and they have mountains. They make you feel like you're almost in California. Like the mountains are so high that you walk in it and you don't even feel like you're in Disney. Like they did it up where it's like it's kind of like Pandora but on steroids. Yeah,
Wow.
it's really cool.
That's
It is.
quite
So like meandering, and then they have apparently the cantina, which we haven't got to go into.
Olga's
But then-
Cantina.
Yeah, the cantina seems really cool.
Now, you've got the firing power. You're going to eliminate every employee that works there and crush their hopes. What
Okay, would it be?
What are you going to get rid of?
I
Even
would
if
get-
it's a snack booth.
No, I'd get rid of all of Toy Story.
That is probably the most controversial take.
Only because I love horror stuff. But when I was a child, when I watched Toy Story and they had the doll with the spider legs, ruined it.
Yes.
Ruined
Yes.
Toy Story for me. Buzz didn't even get a chance. Like I did not.
Damn,
Toy
that's
Story,
funny.
Like I would much rather go through like there's like rebels and blah blah
Good throw.
blah than I would like a spider leg with a doll face. cut
Somehow,
off.
I can really agree with
Yeah,
that.
like Toy Story can just completely cut off from my whole.
Damn, I like
realm.
Slinky Dog Dash though.
I like
Yeah,
Slinky
no,
Dog Dash
Slinky, 'cause
too.
Slinky
You rode
Dog
that?
was the best one.
No.
Slinky Dog was the cutest character. Like Buzz Lightyear.
Whoa.
Was
But you're just gonna
But it's a
say,
dog.
you're gonna
That's why I
look
like
everyone in the
animals.
eyes and say, hey, Toy Story, hey, the guy who plays Woody,
Yeah.
fuck off. You don't have a job anymore, asshole. I'm the E CEO.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you guys terrified me. Go fuck yourself. This is not magical. This is terrifying.
That is the fucking truth. That
Yeah,
might be the
it's
best
disgusting.
pick we've had this whole time.
Yeah.
Everybody, I guess we thank you for joining us on this chaotic journey. Zach,
Any announcements on your end?
I hope we do this next week.
Schedule's willing.
Maybe
It's
on
been tight.
Sundays because it's the best.
Yeah, right.
I told this to Zach when you were in the bathroom.
It's
in all
requested that you
honesty,
be here.
If you're not
Yeah.
here, it'll be like the podcast. It'll have to happen, but I'd much rather prefer it where producer Skye is here. I think
Yeah,
you
it's
know how
fun.
there's like things that you watch where it's like, oh, there's the blah 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 like type of thing. Like, oh, I like it, but without this,
But
it's
I like being blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not the same
Let me
without
be blah,
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 exactly.
blah.
This has a whole different type of shit. And you know what I think is fucking cool?
Yeah.
Is she's just like a mystery woman
Mm-hmm.
where she's just there and
That's
it's
what
like
I
she gives
like.
her hot takes like I'm going to get rid of every fucking Toy Story thing and everyone's like, who is this person?
They'll never know.
I love it.
You'll never know.
That's good. That's
So I got to pee really bad.
I do too.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure we
Don't
all
piss
do.
your pants, guys.
So
I'm going to go first.
Thank you guys for watching.
You guys are awesome. I love you.